Okay, I don't want the brass beast. Anyways, I don't think anybody's even in the chat right now because I never live stream, but hello and welcome to the stream. That will also probably be a second channel video. So, for those of you on YouTube, I'll be talking to you mostly right now because I don't think anybody's in my Twitch chat. And the reason my Twitch chat is so dead is because it's my own fault. I never stream. And when I do, it's never a scheduled thing. It's always a... I feel like live streaming right now. Let me live stream some TF2. And so... mostly be talking to, you know, the second channel viewership because this is probably going to be a video. But I need to play some heavy because I'm working on... I'm not at liberty to say. Although, I mean, I guess it's my channel, so I could say if I wanted to, but... I don't like to announce things, but I'm working on at least one heavy project, maybe more. As we speak. And so I need a bunch of B-roll, basically. What better way to do that than to live stream some casual, and then recycle all of that footage later, right? This is my first game of the day, so if my tracking sucks, that's why. Also just because I'm not that great. Oh shoot, my medic is low AF. Have that sandwich, bud. Hopefully they get a spawn wave so I can use this heckler spot. See if I can catch this demo off guard when he's still Girardi'd. Alright, well, he got away, but I think the team killed him. Yeah, teammate killed him, so it's kind of a steamroll. This is soldier. I'm just getting giga pocketed, so this is like the easiest game in the world. Also, my team is just winning, so that helps too. I mean, if they're smart, they're gonna hear my minigun, my loud-ass minigun, and they're not gonna walk in. Let's go this way. Let's get right into their spawn. Oh, this is evil. Sniper. Where is he? Up here? Hello? 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 This feels downright dirty. Too damn slow though. This is insane. Yeah, I just started streaming. Well, that was a very unbalanced game. You were playing bots, goddamn. Indeed, Kermit, indeed. Oh, you know what? This is for the second channel. You guys can't see the Twitch chat, because I don't stream enough to, like, have a proper overlay set up. So you guys don't get to see the Twitch chat, but if you hear me like randomly talking to someone, it's definitely the Twitch chat. If you want to join the party, by the way, Kermit, you can. Yeah, this is not a very balanced team, so I got the 21 and 1 KD that game. But this is I'm not gonna cut anything out. This is gonna be like an well, I guess usually my videos are like uncensored. They're just all the pubs that I play, but I'm not gonna queue for a specific map. And I'm not going to cut anything out unless I have to, because somebody like says a slur in chat, and I'll edit that out, but You missed our TF2 session last night. I got an 11% crits on this map last night. Holy shit! Did you watch my video on crits that I just uploaded yesterday? Is that how? Was the crits from somebody in the party, or was it just a random? 23 and 4. That's pretty good. I'm assuming you were playing heavy. Heavy crits is fire. A rando crits to you, and you got 11. Okay, did you clip it? I gotta see that. I'll put it on the stream if I can figure out how to do that. That sounds fat as hell. And 11 kills and 1 crits. That's like hard to believe. Are you sure it was 11? That's crazy. That's almost the whole team. A rando crits to you. Alright, this is kind of a shitty spot, but we're steamrolling up, so I'm gonna try it. You do need to be careful to not use all my ammo here. Although somebody will just... that guy just came and delivered me some. Maybe 9. Well, 9... anything over, like, 4 kills and a crits is, like, still pretty fat. Because, like, 4 kills are killing a third of their team. And... like in like a competitive setting, you really only need to get 1 or 2 key picks for the crits to be good. So like obviously like in pubs, like the bar is the average skill is lower. So in order for it to be quote unquote impressive, you need more. But I mean it's still good. Even if you're only getting a handful of kills, it's still usually solid crits. That's awesome. I mean, if I can watch it, and then, like, I can edit it in later on the second channel. I mean, my editor will do it. Yeah, it's kind of boring. I don't really like the fact that we're just spawn camping them. I'm gonna move back. I'm just gonna peek the snipers. We'll see if I can snipe. I can give my medic the sandwich though, if he wants it. Need ammo. Alright, when I die, I'm assuming that Discord message I just got is from you. When I die, I'll watch it. I don't think... I mean, I can probably get in on the stream, but I just, like... I don't really like want to sit here and poke around my OBS like when I'm playing, and I'm not like set up for this. Oh my god, a flog! That explained why that guy was spamming scorch shot. Although the problem with the flog is that you need to be like close to do anything, and they're just not even able to like leave their spawn. They really just need to have like a sniper who's like sitting in the back of their spawn just hitting shots, because it would break this hold really quickly, is just to have like a sniper. I don't need audio on that. Okay. I don't think you can hear like my desktop audio, like when I'm streaming. I think I have it set up so that you can only hear my game audio and my mic, and like probably my Discord, on purpose. Like, theoretically I can listen to music, and it won't show up on stream. But I won't play the clip right now if there's anything that you don't want to be public for whatever reason. It's mostly because I'm loud. Okay, I'll watch it now, but I'll mute it just in case. Well, I'll watch it when this game ends. How about? Because I want to play. I'll watch it later, and then I'll have my editor edit it in. This game's probably just going to end. And then I'm going to re-queue and... Oh, I just saw Spy take that. Son of a bitch! He got away with it. I'm going to make a habit. I need to stop saying, It's like, I know it's annoying as hell. Yeah, I'm hoping to get a more balanced game, because this game kind of sucks. Oh, hello. Hello there, Mr. Spy. Okay, the sniper saw him, so I thought he was going to clip away, but he didn't. Oh. Medic. Oh, God. Okay, I'm bailed out by my own terrible jump run. By that Uber. And I can't get any kills, only assists, apparently.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take credit if this crits clip that you sent me is fat. I'm gonna go ahead and take credit for it because I did have you watch my crits video, and so it's basically all on me, even though it was you who was getting the crits. So let me check it out. Where is this? Where did it go? Here it is. All right. It's 30 seconds long. Let's take a peek. I have plenty of time. Let me hit the review. Bong Ripper 87. This is pretty fat. Yeah, it's pretty fat. How many was that? Well, I'll watch the whole clip. Okay, so it probably wasn't like 11 kills like all in one. Let me rewatch this. Hang on. But I'm gonna count how many you got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and an assist. 6, 7, 8-ish. You got it was good. That was a good crit. If you had a kill streak minigun, it would be easier. Maybe I need to give you one. It was like 9 plus 2 buildings. You also got an assist on a player as well, which I kind of I have a mixed feelings when like I'm doing something and like somebody like my teammate assists me because like on paper it's good, but I also wanted like it would make my clip better if they didn't finish off that kill. You know what I mean?
Competition begins in 30 seconds.
Come on, game coordinator. It's 1 o'clock on a Saturday. Surely you're able to find me a game. Maybe I need to broaden my horizons and add some more maps. Let's add... I don't know, I took out steel, but I'll add steel. Put like my lab. You know what? I don't really want to... I was going to say Egypt, but I don't want to play heavy on Egypt, so never mind.
Mission begins in 60 seconds. Mission begins in 30 seconds.
This is ridiculous. What's taking so long? What maps do I want to add? Definitely not CTF.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Oh, okay. Oh, found a game. We got Upward again. I won't complain about getting to play Upward again, but I'm mildly annoyed that I have like a ton of other maps in the queue and I always seem to get Upward. But to be fair, it's just everybody plays Upward, so. Also, I will note that when I do stream, like, my frames are somewhat worse. So if I play like poo, that's my excuse. Ooh. Okay, I'm backing up. Yeah, so basically, like, any mistake that you see me make, it's, like, probably not even my fault, it's just, like, my frames are, like, 50 lower. So, yeah. Even, like, positional errors, like, if I just mess up, it's definitely because of my you know, my frames, and no other reason. Alright, this game seems way more balanced. I think this spot is probably gonna end up getting me killed. I kind of just defaulted over here. Oh, yeah, I actually, unironically, do kind of feel the FPS right now, though. But it's not like, it's not unplayable, it's just, it could be better. Which is kind of the reason that I like, never stream competitive. Well, it's kind of the reason I never stream in general, to be honest. And I know that this is a rare situation in which if I were to get like a graphics config, then it wouldn't be a problem. But like when I'm playing normally, and I have OBS open, but I just have the replay buffer, or maybe I'm recording, it's not bad at all. So it's really just like a rare good graphics L, where if I just wasn't like, it would benefit. This is one of the rare moments that it would behoove me to have like potato graphics. If that makes sense. Let's just keep this. I think this enemy soldier up here. But I have bigger problems. Oh. I meant to jump right towards the pack, not hit the ceiling there. Just because I'm force of nature. Okay, he didn't meat shot me. I had to like be prepared to try to flick to him, because if you get hit with the force of nature with a meat shot, it'll knock you back.
The enemy has received additional time.
And that's one of the secret ways to counter heavy, is like you just knock him back and then it fucks up his aim. So I was like mentally bracing myself to have to do that, because I've lost a number of I've know that from just experience of getting killed by a scout where I'm like totally tracking him and then I just I screw up, or he knocks me back and then it takes me too long to adjust my aim. Although I know for a fact that the force of nature, it needs to deal damage to knock you back, so in that situation I was totally fine because I was Ubered. That's a real death, because I picked up the ammo. And it gave me ammo. So it's not DR. Oh yeah, Kermit's saying in the chat that that's what that is, that knocks you back. Yeah, because Heavy actually has, he's not immune to knockback, but he takes less knockback. But there are certain things that I don't think care. Also, I mean, like when you're spun up, I don't know exactly how it works, to be honest with you. I know how it works, like, in my head, because I played the game for so long, but I don't know, like, the numbers behind it. Yeah, see right there? That was the force of nature knockback probably bailed that guy out, because he was probably going to die. But to be fair, I mean, well, I keep saying to be fair, but I also did get sniped, so it's unclear. I don't think that sniper would have been able to hit me where I was if I didn't get knocked back. So yeah, the force of nature's... It's not even, like, that good at killing heavy, because if the heavy is a buff, it's really... I know from playing enough force of nature scout that it's very difficult to deal with the heavy, because you just only have 2 shots, then you have to reload. So unless you have a corner, it's rough, and especially if the heavy is a pocket, it can be, like, near impossible to kill him. But... Oh my... I'm feeding. I don't think this is like a very good spot if they like actually clear me out, but I can get a cheese kill there on that sniper because he doesn't have object permanence. Pretty sure that guy saw me, but he probably just assumed that I backed up, but I didn't. Okay. Sounds good. Hermit's going AFK. This isn't a great situation. If that's scary to be in that boat against the demo, just because he's got corners and stuff, but I was able to. I don't really want to say outplay him, but I got the drop on him. Oh, shoot. That almost, this guy's almost worked on me. I was more concerned with the soldier that I know is in the vicinity still. Actually, truly spy checking, even though I was kind of turning around. I just want to be above 200 HP before I fight that demo for that scout. Okay, they're getting the cart pretty far. Ideally, I wouldn't have shot that heavy until I dealt with that scout. Okay, I need to back up and try to eat, I think. Yeah, I didn't really want to alert that heavy to my presence, but I didn't... I don't remember if I consciously switched targets to the heavy, or if I just accidentally kind of sprayed him with bullets. But if he turned around there, I was just totally boned. I don't think he's very aware. And I didn't do a lot of damage either, so he might have just thought I was like a scout or something peppering him with the pistol or something. But usually you want to focus the players that pose the biggest threat to you. Oh, please spawn me before they cap. I wanna do like a hide-in play. I wanna go down here into sewers, see if I can pull off some shenanigans. This is always fun to do. I kinda want my team to like fuck off and die here so I can... Oh yeah, this is good, this is good. Hopefully they don't hear me eating. The heavy has like zero clue where I am. Medic, that is unwise. Yeah, you just needed to get a heal target, and then I was totally boned, but you almost sold. Maybe I should have waited because I had no idea I was there. That could have been like a trigger discipline moment. If I had waited for the cart to go by, and then I pushed up into like there's head glitches along the side of the cliff. But the problem is if I do that, then I might get pushed off the cliff by the Force of Nature Scout or Air Blast. So I figured, I'm pretty sure I can get a lot of value right now if I start shooting now, which is what I did. Although, again, if I would have known for a fact that they had Uber, I would have probably tried the more risky, but more rewarding play. Because yeah, in that situation, the medic just pops Uber and then I don't get nearly as much value as, like, possible. I'm going for the pack. I can't really eat when that Pyro's right there. Alright, this is just not a great situation. I don't know if that was the guy who was behind or not. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm dead. Just peeking and try to get as much damage as I can before I bleed out. I don't know, now I have a couple of viewers, I have like 6 viewers. For those of you who aren't like AFK, this is going to go on the second channel. So I was saying at the start of the stream, I'm gonna mostly be talking to the people watching on YouTube. But also at the start of the stream, there was like nobody even in the stream, so I was just completely talking to YouTube. But just so you're aware, just using this for YouTube. I don't really like this situation that I'm in, but I don't think I have much of a choice but to eat, because if I go back to spawn, I'm almost certainly going to die. And actually, this is a very strong spot, if they don't kill me when I was vulnerable. But yeah, this is not a bad spot. I didn't even get an assist for that. That sucks. Alright, I need to get ammo fast. And I'll probably go back to where I was. Oh, that mini is rough. Try to kill it. Careful, that loose cannon better not blast me off. Right, I'm gonna... I don't know. I really want to eat there, but I think that demo would have killed me if I would have tried. Although it's possible that there could have been some shenanigans where he knocks me back out of the animation and I spin up and kill him, but it wasn't the risk that I wanted to take. I figured it's better if I'm alive. Oh god. I see that heavy's tracers, so I'm like, oh, I could just heck glitch into him. Yeah, I love it. It's one thing I absolutely love to do on this map on defense is to push into spiral, because if you can get through that area that I just died in, if you can go up the spiral stairs, you can peek into where blue is like staging their push, and they think they're safe. Now the problem is, if there are people waiting for you around the corner, excuse me, if there's people waiting for you around the corner, then you just die. So it's kind of a risk-reward play. And based off of that defense for my team, I kind of figured it wasn't going to work. But I wanted to try anyways, because it's fun. And if I sat in that same spot, I was eventually going to get cleared out, so I wanted to try something. Okay, I'm just going to re-queue. I really don't want to play that map. Game coordinator. It's like 1:30 on a Saturday. Surely I can find a game.
Incoming! Competition begins in 60 seconds.
Uber.
Prepare to compete.
Okay, there we go. Badwater. Looks like we're holding third or first by a thread. With the skin of our teeth here. I don't know what classes they've got. They have at least one sniper. Okay, that's our Pyro. I thought that was an enemy. Their scout was running away from him. I'm gonna just try to get up here. And if I get sniped, I get sniped. I think that guy's killed the sniper. There's a demo around this corner. There he is. Oh, I see a sniper dot. I gotta book it. I should have jump revved down. I think that would have been a good thing to do. Because I close the distance on that clueless soldier and I get out of the sniper sight line. There's gotta be an enemy soldier up there, right? I also may be shooting rockets in that direction. I kind of figured that that was my teammate, to be honest, that this guy's kind of worked on me. Oh shit. That was a really, really fast steamroll. I think I'm gonna die no matter what I do here, so I'm just gonna eat. And try to be as obnoxious as possible. I'm avoiding the health pack so I don't pick it up because I don't have my sandwich right now. Because I will need it shortly. I don't know why you would wide swing into me there. That was unwise. Okay, apparently I can't kill that sticky bomb. Yeah, this is just not the greatest situation to be in. But I don't really have an opportunity to leave until now, so I will take that opportunity as soon as I can. Although, oh my god. What's up with the Force of Nature, man? I mean, I've been using the Force of Nature a lot recently, actually, but I feel like I've seen somebody make a video about it. Like, this guy's got it too, look. So many Force of Natures. You know, you guys can upgrade this, right? You don't have to, like, you don't have to stand there and wait. Oh, of course, it spawns me down low. Come on, man. Please? Okay. They honestly just need to get rid of the up top spawn. That's part of what makes Badwater so difficult to push. Badwater last is the fact that I can't shove into that. It's just incredibly stupid. In fact, what I just did is also incredibly stupid, but the Fist of Steel are going to bail me out for sure. Yeah, I was saying Badwater last. The upper spawn needs to go. To be honest, I should just remove it. Or there should be, like, stairs that bring you up there. So it's, like, feasible? Well, I don't know. I don't know exactly what I would do. I know that I should be turning around more. Instead of rambling about changes that will never happen. I mean, really what makes Badwater annoying is the fact that there's, like, 5 engineers all the time. Actually, I would like to spawn up top so I could reap the rewards that for upgrading that telly. Oh, part of the problem, too, is I think it just is dumb that it's random. I don't really like random spawns a lot. Or at least, like, obviously, like, a random, like, spawning, like, in a random location within this designated spawn area is fine. But, dude. Alright. But having 2 separate spawn areas that aren't connected, that is just total RNG, I think it's just not fun. In hindsight, I should have strafed away from that sentry, knowing that they were going to shoot it. But I didn't know. I figured that that soldier was going to shoot me. But whatever. This point's kind of hard to do anything on heavy without heals because that's obviously spot guys. Because there's so many, like, going through the main area is a sniper sight line. Going through over here is a sniper sight line. And then going through this door, or the door into, like, the house area, is, like, a tiny choke point that you get spammed out. So it's rather difficult to do anything, unless their team is kind of bad. See, like, okay, like, look at that tiny-ass little door, right? I'm getting shot at from, like... This is, like, kind of a shit fucking point for heavy. I mean, you can just sit... I mean, what you should probably do is just sit around and wait for something to happen, but I don't really like to play that way. But that's probably, like, the objectively speaking, the correct way to play. Is to just do nothing, because it's a lot safer. Which, I'm gonna do that now, because, like, our whole team is, like, dying. And I'm just gonna, like, try to set up a crossfire here. The medic's probably pretty weak because he's on fire. I did like 30 damage to him. should have spun down. Now I'm probably fucked. Oh, they have Uber, man. Damn. I don't really deserve that kill, but... I mean, maybe I could have played that better, I don't know. Well, definitely I could have, because I probably could have gotten away with not eating. And then maybe if I would have focused on killing the soldier first, before the medic popped, I don't know. That situation was just very challenging. It's a hard situation, so I don't really blame myself for not playing it perfect. Like I said, I kind of already stated, I find it very hard to be useful on that point this heavy without just, like, being really fucking boring. Yeah, I know a lot of people think heavy is boring, but the way that I play heavy, I don't think it's boring at all. But that's mostly just because I think I'm like super aggressive. But yeah, then there are some points like that, like badwater third, where my aggressive playstyle is kind of poo, as I've already explained for the map geometry reasons. Where the hell is blue team, man? There's one of them. They're going to chase me, or is he too weak? I think he's too weak. Alright. I'll take the risk and go ahead and eat right now. I'll just take this sandwich right away. I don't think I'll need that pack within the next 10 seconds. Oh. Well, I guess I was right. I think I could have won that fight if I just aimed better. It's hard to say without just, like, rewinding it. Okay, I've gotten the down low spawn literally, like, every single time. Which, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It's kind of just a minor annoyance, but I feel justified for my complaints previously. This guy's probably gonna try to, like, trick stab me. I'm just not gonna walk through that. Okay, maybe I'll go to the map room. Or not map room, I'm already in map room. I don't know why I keep getting the tires and map room mixed up, but I've been doing it, like, a lot recently. I keep calling tires map room and vice versa. Get out of the way, Pyro, you're blocking my shots. That's gotta be a spy, right? Somehow not. That's definitely a spy. I don't really want to go this way. Are there snipers? Can I go through here? I don't know, I'll find out. I shouldn't go this way. I'm just gonna keep holding down tires, I think. This is a nasty head glitch. Instead of eating, I'm just going to try to grab the pack, because if I eat, I feel very exposed over there. Yeah. If I can kill this telly, that would be awesome. I don't think it's going to happen. I think there's too much spam. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, there's people at our upper spawn. Let's see if I get the down low spawn for like the 10th time in a row. Okay, I only had to reset once for this one, though. It's not bad. Okay. I'm getting spammed from many angles. I'm not going to reset mine in case it spawns me down low. Just click cabinet. Oh, that's sick. Oh, I didn't mean to click. It was a misinput. Misinput! Is this gun still here? Nope. Okay, they have a sniper now, but I gotta go. I think there's a sentry right here. Oh. Fuck, that guy honestly scared the crap out of me. Yeah, I was like... I didn't know what to do there. I was like, ah, fuck it, I'll just commit, because if I run away, I think I die. I think maybe I should have taken 1 second, because I was like 220 HP. Usually that's fine, but knowing how many spam classes they have, I probably should have just backed up and ate my sandwich. Because I think you can get away with like getting aggressive at 200, like over 200 HP, if they have like 1 soldier and 1 demo or something. But they have like fucking like 3 soldiers in a demo or something. They have like a lot of projectile classes, so I kind of need to be able to like tank like a splash rocket and like 2 directs, you know, instead of just two directs kill me, basically. Or 2 directs and a splash rocket kill me. Okay, the sniper's watching that. I'm not fucking peeking into that. In fact, it's kind of a poop position, but we'll just give it a try. Maybe somebody wide swings me. If they play the corner, I basically just... Well, I won't die because I have a pack to back up to, but then I'll be not in a great situation. Okay. I mean, I guess we'll do that. That's fine. Maybe there's a soldier up there. Okay, they Ubered. I don't really want to take part in this now. Plus, I feel like this is a good hiding spot. If they walk behind me... Okay, I see people's shadows. I think they're over here. No, it's my team. I don't really know how to be helpful. I'd probably be more useful over in map room right now. We have a sentry, so I guess I'll just try to get aggressive. Okay, I like this spot that I'm in right now. It's a good hard glitch. Although I don't like the fact that I'm gonna get pushed by like 5 people. Yeah. Now, if we had control of that area that the soldier was spamming rockets, that would be a powerful spot. That's kind of what I was talking about before, where on 3rd point, it's like, it's good if you just sit around and do nothing, but that's boring. But not when they actually push you, then it's actually pretty fun. It's like Normandy. Okay. Okay. I wanted to get into tires, but that was obviously not a very smart decision. Alright, now we're gonna have to like... I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push map, because we have map control. And then... Can I spawn up top, please? Thank you. And then I'll be above the cart. I'm not completely not peeking sniper, but I'm reducing the amount of time I'm in the sniper sightlines. This guy is hitting fat directs, by the way. Those are fat directs. Nice rockets, dude.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
Hopefully I don't get sniped. Okay. Well, I couldn't manifest it.
Mission ends in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Overtime.
Publish? Nice. Is that it that I like joined? Oh, okay, that's it. Oh. Let's hit it with your requeue. I think my laundry's done. I'll be right back. Oh yeah, I'm muted. Thank you. I have my mic muted. Oh god, I'm gonna die to spam. Okay, I was explaining why that flog play might have worked. I think he was desperate, and he was hoping that one of his teammates was gonna come bail him out, because like if a spy decloaks on me or something there, that could have gone south for me really quick. But yeah, I just I just out DPS'd him basically at point blank, because I also have a lot more health. This sucks. People should be fading in like 2 seconds. Okay, that guy got owned by random crits. Oh god. Oh, there's a sentry here. I'm just gonna eat. I was gonna go for the pack, but it's fine. I get buffed and I peek out. I try not to die to the payload. Nice. Medic is doing a lot of heavy lifting here. Oh, medic! Oh, thank you. Thanks, Doctor. I thought he was going to keep arrow tanking me, but clearly he had something better to do. But it's fine. He's forgiven. Kind of figured that guy was going to be low because he was pushing towards the pack. I'm peeking sniper right now, but I really want to get like a crossfire setup for the pump push. So it's a risk that I was willing to take. Also, I wouldn't even be upset if they cap here, so if I die, it's like whatever, you know? Am I close to getting Hail Zone? I'm not even close to Hail Zone on this dang thing. Maybe that's what I should do this stream, is just help grind a Tomislav. Because I'm more of a stock boy myself, but Tomislav is probably, like, objectively better. Well, it depends on the situation. I don't think it's fair to say that Tomislav is objectively better when it loses a heavy v heavy to stock in some situations, but it's like probably more of like an all-around generalist minigun than stock. So, what does the Tommy do? So the Tomislav has slower firing speed, so theoretically, like at point blank, less damage than stock, but you get faster spin-up time, it's more accurate, and the rev is silent. So basically, the formula is, like, at super close range, stock is better by, like, a pretty significant margin, although they're both obviously very good at close range. But at mid to long range, where, like, obviously, like, you're outside of your heavy's effective range, but, like, at mid-range and long range, the Tomislav is just going to do more damage. So, like, the equation is, like, if you're playing stock heavy and you're fighting a Tomislav, you have the advantage if you're super close, and then your advantage turns into a disadvantage, like, at a certain range. What the specifics are, I don't know, because it's very hard to quantify, because it also depends on, like, tracking and stuff. But I have reasons for... Oh, fuck. This is not good. I getting body blocked by that scout, basically. Well, the second I saw the Muse Uber, I kind of knew it was not good, but... Anyways, heavy Ubers are garbage on offense. So what can you do? The reason I'm more of a stock player is because I think my aim is, like, not good. Like, my tracking, like, it's like, to be honest, it's, like, a lot easier to kill scouts at close range out of stock. Because, like, the smaller spread is, like, an upside on paper, but, like, when you're close range, it is kind of nice to just have, like, a cone of damage that, like, you don't have to perfectly track. Because, like, you need to have a lot tighter tracking to kill things, like, that are, like a more skinny target, like a scout, or, like, a spy, even. As a Tomislav. See, like, right there, like, if I were a better player, I probably could have killed that scout, but I just don't have the greatest tracking.
We must push
And also, just at that range, the stock also just does more damage. Because it has faster fire in. Assuming you can hit all the pellets, which, like, people probably will argue that, like, Tomislav against, like, a scout or a spy is still better. Because, like, you can, like, hit more of your pellets or whatever, but... I don't know, it's hard to quantify. It's hard to say, like, for sure, like... I think the general idea... Most, like, competitive players and, like, most players in general, actually, it's not even, like, a competitive opinion, think that the Tomislav is better, but I think that stock is, like, underrated. And I put in work with stock. It just kind of... There are times when I'm like, damn, I really wish I had the Tomislav, and like, vice versa. So, like, at this range, I'm definitely dealing more than I would with stock. Assuming that my aim is, like, actually good. But that's, like I said, like, kind of one of the upsides of stock, is that you can kind of be less accurate and still do lots of damage. I want these catapults. Give them to me. It would be nice if this game would be a 12v12. It's kind of like 8v8. It's kind of lame. Surely there's a sentry up here. Yeah. Well, the faster spin up is also very nice, but if you're like me and you like never fucking spin down, it's like it's nice when you need it, but it's when you don't need it, it does nothing. So like when you're already spun up, it doesn't help at all. You can just join my party if you want. Oh, fuck. I was reading the chat. Oops, I didn't mean to fall, but it's probably actually faster now that we capped. And for the record, there actually is a noise that the Tomislav makes when you spin up. It's just like very, like you can hear it's like a little sound. Although I guess I don't like ever. It's either so quiet that I never hear it personally, or it's just you don't hear it as the other team. But it's pretty unnoticeable either way, which is like kind of the whole point of the item. Where did that sniper go, man? Mostly just wanted to kill that sniper because this is a disgusting angle that shouldn't exist. Like, what is that, bro? Or I'm gonna go. I guess I'm just gonna go this way. This whole point actually behind me is also just ridiculous for sniper. This map is like fun, but sometimes it's just not. It kind of depends. I guess any map is like that, but I think sometimes it's just because of how people choose to play it, like Badwater last. But I don't know. The sniper sightlines could be broken up a little bit better on this map. I think most people would agree. Guessing there's like a sentry up here or something. Oop. Let me turn my TF2 volume up a little bit. I keep getting backstabbed and I'm not hearing the decloaks. Also, I should just my output volume. That's a spy. He's on Kunai, I'm pretty sure, so he's gonna have like 1,000,000 fucking health. Holy fucking Reddit ass Pyro with the other team color cosmetics. That shit should get deleted from the game, like yesterday. I think that's super lame. If you abuse that, like, it's lame, to be honest with you. At Bobby, you know who you are. Oh, fuck. No! Wait, the degreaser maybe saves my life? Nice. Now, it's still a shitty situation. But our resup is here, so hopefully this Pyro's fucked off. No join option? I'll invite you. Let's peek this door. There's still a sniper somewhere. That's like the main thing that's gonna kill me right now. Other than afterburn, I guess. Yeah, I think like when I'm playing Scout, if I see that a heavy's on Tomislav, I'm like usually a lot more comfortable to push him than if he's on stock. Or like Brass Beast or something. Like assuming that they're both spun up, you know? Also like that, you can't do that shit and get away with it. With the Tommy. Or with stock, I mean. Just boned. I mean, they solo Uber me. What am I supposed to do? I can't do anything about that. It's just fucking lame. But hopefully, it looks like my team is punishing them, so that's good. Well, I mean, I guess they didn't solo Uber me. I forced their Uber, and I'm just bitching about it. But I guess I shouldn't have dropped down. I feel like there was a reason for me dropping down, but it doesn't really matter. We're just gonna. This should just be a winning position for us. I'm gonna go ahead and push up here when their players are still spawning and they're distracted with the cart. I think that was just bad target prio on my part. But it's fine, I'm still in a good spot. I hear a heavy? Is that... I think that's their heavy that I just saw. But my tracking sucks. We're getting in the party, I did. He's gonna have to... I mean, this game's almost over anyways. Or, no, we get to defend yet, don't we? Or did we? I don't even remember. We defended already, so this game's almost over, so I'll re-queue when this is done. There's a sniper in here. He moved. Alright, let's just sit here and wait for somebody to go for this pack. There's a nice thing about the silent rev is you can just do shit like this. I mean, you can do this with stock too and it'll probably still work, but... Got his heals, so it's going to be kind of hard to kill him from this range. Yeah, that scout just collapsing on me. Feels like that guy kind of just has free reign of the map right now. Well, I guess we don't really have an engineer, so it makes sense. And also there's just way less people, so Scout is just better. The Scout is just always better on like low population servers, realistically speaking. It's a lot harder to play Scout when there's 12 players in the other team instead of like 8. It's probably part of the problem. Holy shit, I'm fucking lagging. My frames just don't feel right now. Maybe that's why my tracking's kind of poo. Scout's gonna flank you, dude. Jesus. Weapon is fucking AIDS, man. I hate the squirt shot. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Kermit says in chat, because you guys can't see it if you're watching on YouTube, he says, most players don't listen for the rev in my experience with my 100 hours in the game. And that is like anecdotally, from my perspective, completely 100% correct. Most people do not listen. And I'm honestly guilty of that too, where I'm like, oh, you know what? I died to that heavy hiding in the corner, and I literally heard the rev sound, but I just, like, didn't do anything about it until it was too late. Like, same thing with, like, spies disguises. Like, it's just, sometimes it, like, the person is distracted and they don't notice. You know what? Kermit in the game. Kermit's in this game, then I'll stay, because I actually like Phoenix.
Competition begins.
He's not.
In 60 seconds.
I'll stay queued then.
Prepare. Competition begins in 10 seconds.
Come on, game coordinator. Saturday at 2:15. You can find us in a lobby.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Come on, game coordinator. You can do it. You can do it, buddy.
Mission begins in 30 seconds. Mission begins in 10 seconds.
I guess I'm playing the start of this game. Still haven't found a lobby.
2, 1.
Yeah, the queuing into a game just does not work oftentimes. Kermit, it just is like, just doesn't, like, even though you can clearly see on the stream, like, there were spots for you to be able to get in, but it just didn't want to work. It's a bit not great. You know, it's kind of a poo map for heavy, but I'm gonna give it a try. I mean, it's not terrible, I guess. Like, it can be good, but it's just so open. And we already have 3 heavies, but like I said, I'm gonna give it a go. They also have like 3 heavies and an engineer. Our cart's pretty close, but it's rolling back. Yeah, I think the thing that's stopping us from capping this point, from what I've seen so far, is probably that sentry gun. So I'm gonna try it. I don't know what I can really do about that. It's kind of hard to go like wide at this point. And I guess I'll just start by doing this. I don't know if this is smart. I don't really think I like what I'm doing here. I'm gonna reposition. This is maybe a little bit better. Although not really. I think the key is to take over that flank area so we can spam the gun out, but their whole team is over there. I definitely still hear the sentry gun. Okay, we capped. Oops. This is not good for blue or red. Bumping spy. Are we kicking this guy? I'm not gonna open the chat because I think I can probably guess. So I'm just gonna let that take place. Wait a second to start shooting. Just because of the ramp up possibly maybe coming into play, although the heavy was totally boned, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, there's a heavy up here. Let's see if I can surprise him. This guy can't air blast me, so I'm just gonna swing. Because it would have been really obnoxious if he would have been, like, air blasted me off of the cliff, but I saw he's unflogged, so I'm not worried about it. I'm just gonna keep controlling this area, I think. I don't really want to peek into that because Lord knows if that sniper's looking at me, but I'm just gonna sit here on this side glitch. Maybe I pick up the brass beast. Oh, I'm too late. Oh. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Alright, this is a range that I just win with, and that guy has no idea where I am, so I'll happily take this fight. I think you can flank through this tunnel area, but okay, never mind. Pyro's got the jump on me. If I were full health there, that would have been fine, but I was like looking for a spot that was like kind of safe to eat. I'm planning my next move. So yeah, I think my next move though is going to be... I don't even honestly, I haven't played this map enough to know where that spot goes, but I'm going to give it a try. I think that's like a flank. But don't quote me on that. Okay, their top fragging player is a spy, so I do need to turn around. I guess I just indirectly saved... Was that Kermit who was walking in front of me? I think it was. I just saved your life, bud. Because a spy got me instead. Oh, hello, 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 hello. Alright, the two of us win this fight easily. Just gonna eat. There's no way this medic pushes this. There's no way. Okay, that sentry gun's a problem. Where does this go? Oh, this just goes into here. That doesn't really help me. Thankfully that guy didn't hit the headshot. Oh, buddy, 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 you can't be jump revving like that, Chief. It's not good. Well, I don't know if it was a jump rev, but either way, he wasn't spun up. Speaking of jump revving, well, I think even if I mean, that was actually probably a situation where it's like, quote-unquote, better to jump rev, but yeah, since there's a huntsman sniper there, it's just better to not peek, but there's basically just no fucking dodging that in that choke point, because instead of using your hitbox, the huntsman uses your bounding box, which is like actually the same for every class, but this fucking giant-ass hitbox, so it's... With Heavy's movement speed, there's just like no dodging that, really. Oops. Well, editor, cut that out. Alright, I'm back from being AFK. I had to return some videotapes. Oh. Alright, Kermit. No, don't peek that! Kermit, I'm gonna give you a sandwich. Okay. Oh. I saw that spy, but this heavy's theoretically a bigger threat. This sentry is just apparently like impossible. It's apparently impossible for like one of our explosive classes, actually, which we only have one of. It's impossible for them to go wide and just shoot it. It's just too damn difficult. What is that? Okay, but like, literally just like fucking go into that courtyard area with a medium health pack with like a lock and load or a direct hit. Or even just a regular rocket launcher would probably be fine. And just fucking shoot the sentry gun, bro. Like, it's not that hard. Like, I could switch off. I'm just trying to farm clips here. I'm just trying to farm clips, but I should have just switched off and killed it myself, clearly. Because we had plenty of fucking room to do it, I'm telling you right now. I had room that game, but... Oh well, I kind of want to play Citadel again. I wanna find all the heavy tech on this map. I'll demonstrate. Let's go to the next point. Hopefully I'll have time. I don't think I think I'm too damn slow. And the bridge is drawn. Why does the red team let the bridge down for their cart to come through? Doesn't make any sense. Okay, like right here, you can spam the gun without it shooting you. Like right here, this is the area that I was talking about. Like, you have so many angles. Like, just, I mean, I could have done it, but I'm playing heavy, and they fucking nerfed heavy's damage to sentries. Like, you just bring the direct hit or the loose cannon, or not the loose cannon. That wouldn't reach. The lock and load, and then boom, sentry's dead. Team can cap. In fact, you probably don't even need to go wide if you're playing demo. You can probably just, you probably don't even need to go wide as soldier, but it's a bit harder. It's a bit more of an awkward angle.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
But we have the triple heavy team composition. We can't lose. All right, Kermit, we're gonna stand in a stupid spot together. This is gonna be good. Let's find a spot. I have an idea. Where is he? Come here, come here, come here. Let's stand. Right. Let's find a spot. Maybe like right here. Because there's gonna be, hear me out. There's gonna be a sentry gun like on the cart. But like if we peek it together, we can kill it really quickly. But like let's stand and watch this door first and like kill whoever comes out of this door. And I hope that we don't get... If there's like a demo and he random crit stickies us and instantly kills us both, then that's just bad luck. Oh, there's a heavy on the cart. Oh, fuck that. You're on your own. I would go for the pack if I were that guy. Maybe not. No! I'll save you, Kermit. Get the health pack, get the health pack. Oh my god, never mind, I'm running. Alright, you're great bait. Kermit, you died so I could live. For that, I thank you. And I'm just gonna find like a really dumb spot and just like never leave. Alright, let's just eat over here. Nobody's gonna check this, right? Okay, hopefully that... Okay, I take it back. Somebody's checking it. Thank God he's not on the Annihilator. I can't see shit over here. Not the jump rev! Oh, but he kills me because I'm low HP. Alright, that was pretty fun. That was that was definitely some shenanigans. People say heavy is boring. People have the audacity to be like, heavy's a boring class. It's like, no, really? It is? You just like hide in a corner somewhere stupid. And if you get cleared, then it's not fun, I suppose. But it's really not hard to pull off. Like, although I suppose I had a friend helping me because Kermit did get cleared, but then they were just like, oh, the heavy's dead, and then pushed into me where I was waiting for them. I'm just gonna stay here and yeah, that's a good spot here, Kermit. I think Kermit killed the Brass Beast guy with my distraction. This is good. There's some good ass. Wait, can you like... Oh, no, you can't. Oh, but look at this. This is the new tech. Guys, there's Spy. Is that another Force of Nature? Did somebody make a video about the Force of Nature recently? Did like fucking Soundsmith do like a Force of Nature video? Okay. Alright, let's get on the Kermit cam. No pressure. Get a 5k. I'm looking at the kill feed now. He got an assist. That's not bad. I think I need to back up. I'm kind of regretting giving my sandwich to somebody now. Hopefully this will spawn. Oh, it's my laundry. Hopefully I'll remember to get that when this game ends. Okay, I actually have an idea. This is the newest... Oh, can you not get on that? Oh, did they close it off? Fuck. I wanted to get up there for like obvious reasons. I'll just do this instead. I think this is like a pretty common route for Blue to walk in, right? I'm being very sneaky. Yeah, my team is pushed way up. Let's give this another go. Yeah, it's definitely an enemy heavy. I don't think you can see me if I'm right here. Oh, okay, that works too. I can just random crit them. Very fair and balanced. I'm just gonna go ahead and... This is like probably really dumb, but I'm just gonna go ahead and give this a try. Alright, I see this new comment from you about Demonite. I'm very focused right now, so I'll reply to that in a second. What the hell am I getting stuck on? What do I think about Odin, the guy who won ETF2L Division 1 as Demonite? Well, I would want to know why he has a ban for abusing interp, and I would want to know why there's archive clips where he's like aimbotting in. Because that's highly suspect. Well, and also, I mean, it's like if your team is just straight up better, then you can kind of do whatever and win. But I don't know if that was the case or not, because like I don't follow E2F2L, ETF2L, however you fucking say that. It's kind of hard to say fast. ETF2L. But yeah. I mean, it doesn't change the fact, like you can like. It doesn't change the fact that it's just still not good. Like it's not like I know about the guy. It's not like some gotcha. Like but like. Oh, somebody's like done good with Demonite before. It's like, okay, like Jampe has gone Trollger and like killed invite players, but that doesn't mean that like Trollger is like the next meta. You know what I mean? Like it's just if you're just fucking better than everybody else, then you can get away with it. But also, I think that guy is a highly suspect player based off of things that I've seen. Trying to dodge that crit roller. Well, so I have people who play E2F2L, ETF2L, who tell me that he cheats. So, and he got banned for interp abusing, but I have people who tell me that he's not legit. So, I'm not gonna like. Don't clip this and be like, oh look, this person because like I don't know. I don't have evidence other than I have also seen a clip. There's like a channel that archives like competitive gameplay, and it's apparently Odin playing, but I don't know because it could be a fake, right? But the heavy in that video is like absolutely 100% cheating. Like, without a shadow of a doubt in my mind. So, I don't know. I just think it's very suspect, and I don't like. I have like a job. Like I don't have time to like go like stalk this guy and be like, is he legit or not? Because like the admins obviously banned him for interp abusing, so he was doing something. Because I don't think he would just get banned for nothing. But I don't know. Like it's also like even regardless of whether or not he's a legit player, it doesn't change the fact that. The facts of my argument, which is just that Demo is too important of a class to have on a melee only gimmick. Like it's just not. People put that stuff in my comments. Believe me, I've heard it before, and like I get the argument. Like I get it, and if he is legit, then good for him. He must be a very good player. But like I said, it doesn't make me be like, oh my god, I was wrong, because it's kind of a moot point. Like if you took like Banny and Jay and fucking like all these other invite players and you put them in open, like they would probably be winning with Demonite and Heavy and shit, you know what I mean? But like doesn't change the fact that it's just inherently problematic in the context of the rules of the format, right? So yeah, that's my comment, and like I said, please don't clip this and like take it out of context, because I just have heard from people that I trust that the player is not legit, but I haven't actually, like, investigated that. And I honestly don't really care all that much either, because, like I said, I think my points still stand. And as I stated previously, I don't really care if people use it. I just don't want people... like, I've played pickup games before, or I've played, like, TF2 Center lobby... Well... I've heard people talking about TF2 Center lobbies, but like I've played pickup games, which are basically like a TF2 Center lobby, where my Demonite is running, or my demo is running full Demonite, and it's fucking annoying because you're just shooting, you're just making everything way harder for your team by doing it. So, like, yeah, in the context of competitive, it's absolutely horrible. And also, like, I think it's, like, pretty much undeniable that, like, a stock demo is just, like, way, way stronger, so... That was kind of the point I made with the video, and, you know, you get people like Zesty Jesus who are, like, on their second channel saying that they think that the Eyelander is, like, overpowered and needs a nerf, and, like, to be frank, like, that is just totally delusional. Like, there's no way that the Eyelander is overpowered. Like, you literally just air blast them or put down a sentry, and they can't fucking do anything. But that's just, like, sometimes just, like, pub YouTubers have zero fucking idea, like, what they're talking about, so that's just kind of... For whatever reason, people who are, like, not very good at this game are, like, seen as some sort of, like, balanced expert. And, like, no other game, I think, is like that. Like, you don't see that for Valorant, but there's, like, somebody like, hard stuck in bronze being like, yeah, well, like, so-and-so is, like, you know what I mean? Like, no other game is like that, but this game is different. I got you, Kermit. Oh, never mind. You don't want it. I don't need to eat. Might regret that decision in a bit. It actually is kind of comical to think about, like, the state of TF2 YouTube sometimes, because, like, honestly, like I said, like, no hate to these people, but, like, a lot of the people who are, like, making videos about, like video essays about, like, TF2 game balance, if they were doing that for, like, any other, like, shooter game, they would just be getting laughed at, because they're not very good at the game. But I guess for, like, TF2, like, the bar is just lower for, like, how good you have to be, like, included. Like, I'm not saying that you can't have, like, opinions, but, like, to be, like, somebody who gets a ton of views on YouTube and, like, almost like an authority on the topic, to also have, like, very, like, zero experience playing any sort of, like, organized competitive, and also just, like, frankly, just not very good at the game. It's just kind of insane to me. Like, not to be, like, an elitist, but it's just like, wow. These people, like, I look at the clips of them playing the game, and I'm like, this is a person who thinks that they're good enough to, like, talk about, to be, like, an expert on this? Like, really? No offense. But it's just kind of crazy. And that's coming from somebody who, like, I don't even think that I'm that good. I just think that I'm, like, obviously, like, there are players who are way, way, way better than me. But I think I'm pretty above average. Can I shoot through this? Looks like you can. Well, if I didn't get random crit, I think I would have won that. Well, I mean, that's not even like a question. 3 times damage and he lived on 2 HP. Yeah, I would have won that. Unfortunate. It's a bad mechanic. I don't know what's up with the game coordinator today, but it just sucks. Like, what is this? Why are we playing, like, 5v5 payload on a relatively popular map? What is this? The jump rev battle. That's an example of the Tommy Slav's fast rev being a good thing. Coordinator. Yeah, I think that there's definitely problems, and I'm worried about the longevity of. Yeah, I don't like to just do nothing but complain. But it's hard to play casual a lot without at least occasionally complaining about it, because like it is problematic. Like I just think, like since I'm gonna upload this to my second channel, so like everything that I say I know is like more than just like the 10 people who are in the chat right now are hearing this. So I have to be careful, because like if I word things wrong, it's gonna be taken the wrong way. Yeah, I agree. I agree with Queequay, my homie, about it. I think there should be like some sort of rotation, because yeah, it's kind of annoying. Like when you like, it's like if you're playing COD and you want to play Shipment, but it's not a rotation, but there's like a reason for it. You know what I mean? So I think there needs to be something done. I just don't know what the best way is, and I personally, as a content creator and as somebody who loves this game, because I hope it's obvious to anybody who watches my channel that I'm extremely passionate about this game, and it's why I do what I do, and it's not because I'm trying to make a quick buck. Because if I wanted to make a quick buck, I'd make videos about a different game. But I just love this game, and I want to see it do well. But I personally would just much rather spend my time being positive on my channel, because I think there's already plenty. I mean, so, like obviously, like there's some exceptions, like you know my video about the quick fix and my video about Demoman. But when I'm being negative, I'm just like mostly just disagreeing with other people on like things that are just, they don't really matter, like game balance stuff. But I try not to join the hate train of complaining, because I think it just gets old. I'd rather, like if I'm watching a video about Minecraft, which is another game I like, I don't really want to see somebody complain about whatever Mojang did last. I want to see them enjoying the game and talking about the game and having fun, and not just being upset all the time, which is unfortunately what I think the state of TF2 YouTube is just constant complaint. Like not everybody, but like some people. And I don't need to name names for you to figure out who I'm talking about, but some people, they've turned it into their whole shtick is just to complain, and everybody's gotten in on it now. And I'm not going to join, other than right now, I suppose I'm indirectly participating, but I'm not going to join in on my main channel bitching and moaning about how bad the game coordinator is, because I think everybody who plays the game knows that it's got problems. So I don't really see a reason to. Yeah, exactly. The chat again, like I'm repeating what you're saying out loud, because the chat's not going to be on the screen on my second channel. But KE Extreme is saying rotation sounds good. Might bring community servers back a little too. I would agree with that. I think a rotation would be good. It's hard to stay excited and positive when the game's this old. I would say that's true to an extent, but I think some people aren't trying at all. Like, it's still good, but there's nothing new and exciting to talk about, unlike other live service games. Yes, that's kind of true, but like, I personally am not having a hard time. I'm not having a hard time at all, because, like, for example, looking at my channel, like, I was rocking the Beggar's Bazooka, and that was the most fun I've had playing this game in a long time. And I've given a lot of other weapons, you know, more of a shot. So I think some people, aren't trying very hard, because they realize, oh, if I just complain all the time, it gets a lot of views. And I also think that's just very unhealthy, because then if people go look up TF2 videos on YouTube, all they get is just people fucking complaining for like, and they have like a 5-year backlog of people fucking whining, which is just, it just sucks. It just kind of sucks for the viewer. And this game has so much shit that you can do that, like, I really think you're not trying very hard if you're like, this game is boring. Because, yeah, doing self-imposed challenges, like, literally even ignoring, like, challenge videos from, like, a YouTube perspective, like, even just as, like, a regular, like, player, Like, try running the Force of Nature and learn how to Force of Nature jump. Like, try the Soda Popper, try the Guillotine, try items that you don't use, and I guarantee you, you're going to have a good time. Or at least you're going to... It might take you a while to find something that you like that you've never tried, but you'll find it. Because, like, again, I can talk on and on about unlocks in this game that I think are fucking awesome. Like the... that I didn't use initially, like the Dragon's Fury and the Huntsman. Although I think sometimes those items are kind of annoying to play against, like at the Huntsman, but yeah, nobody's mastered everything. There's always something to do, and even if like you're getting bored of the game, then you can also just like, oh, I don't know, like take a break. Like that's a possibility as well. But I get it because like a lot of the people that I'm basically complaining about like do TF2 as their job or whatever, or they want to jump onto the trends. But like I don't know, man. Like I make a decent amount of money off of TF2 YouTube, and yet you don't see. I guess right now is the exception, but I'm only talking about it because somebody in my chat brought it up. But like, I'm on, I'm trying not to contribute to the problem. I want to be a positive influence on the scene. I don't want to just complain about how bad Valve is, because yeah, Valve sucks, but like, and I think we do deserve to complain, but like I said, I think some people need to, some people just only complain, and that kind of just sucks. It's kind of a bad look. But there are probably some people who disagree with my take, and they think that these people they think that complaining is good because it leads to change, which I would kind of sort of agree with, but also I don't really think a lot of the people who are like the people who are actually like making petitions and stuff, I think that's commendable, because obviously it actually kind of works. Like if like the save TF2 didn't work first time, the second time it did. I think what the community should be doing, if they really truly want to see the game get better and they don't want to just farm interactions, is they should, let's come up with a list that like literally everybody agrees with and complain again and make a big deal out of it. Because like if we don't, as a community, all get on board and like really push and like have a clear, concise list of things, like the second round of Save TF2, it was like, this is exactly what we want, and these are like action items that you can do to make them happen, kind of. Instead of just like, the scope of the first Save TF2 is way too big, right? And I think that would be the most reasonable thing at this point, would be, maybe if Valve is just completely not interested in like adding content, which to be honest I'm perfectly fine with, they should at least make the game better for new players by like building in an actually good tutorial and like making it more obvious, or like changing default settings so that they're not horrible, etc, etc. Like I have a whole script, but I just haven't put together a video because like I said, I can't bring myself to be part of the bitching and moaning because I just don't like to, which I guess I'm doing right now, but like I said, chat's kind of egging me on. Maybe I'll eventually talk about it on my main channel, but for right now, like I said, I got plenty of ideas of videos that are like positive and I think fun to watch that I'm still working on before I run out of ideas and I just have to resort to complaining. But if I do start complaining, it's probably not because I've run out of ideas, it's just because I finally feel like I need to weigh in. In financial pressure. Yeah, I don't know if that would work or not. It probably would, because I think they make a lot of money off of this game. But I honestly think that Valve could make the game way, way better by literally adding no new content and just, like, making the new player experience better. And I think it would probably be, like, relatively easy. Like, literally just, like, make tutorials that are, like... make a tutorial for every class to start. And then change default settings that I imagine would just be, like, changing something in a configuration file. And then also, like, controversial opinion, but just, like, remove random crits. Or, like, disable them by default, rather. Because, like, you shouldn't remove them. People should still have the option to turn them on in their community servers. But that should just be turned off. Because it's frustrating for old players, and it's confusing for new players. Because if Kermit's still in the stream, he can vouch for me that, as a new player, you don't know what kills you a lot. And so, like, when you add, like, just randomly dying to a Crockett on top of that, it just makes it hard for new players to know what they died to, which I think is just bad. I think that's just like, just terrible, terrible game design in a game that is full of good game design. But yeah, the tutorials and the settings are probably the biggest, most important thing. But I also think if we're gonna be honest, like, we should remove mechanics that confuse new players that have they serve no purpose either, you know? Hang on, I'll read all your chat messages. I see you're right in that wall. I'm focusing on the gameplay first. Right, my team is going to be unable to swing wide and kill the skunks, so I guess I'll have to do it myself. Oh my god, okay. Oh, it's really not even that big of a wall. Boycotting, putting financial pressure. Well, I think it should be inversed, because he's saying that, or she, I don't know. You know how you can call a vote to kick people? What if you could call a vote to turn off random crits? Yeah, I think they should just have it inversed. There should be a vote to turn them on. And then I'll always vote no. And I'll probably just leave if they turn them on, if they were to ever add that. Because, like, I think, like, my development point of view, like, I'll use Minecraft as an example. Even though Minecraft and TF2 are fundamentally different games, I'll do my best to explain. And I think this is a good analogy, so bear with me. But, like, in Minecraft, I hate it when the developers, and actually, like, 7 Days to Die, the developers of that game did this as well, where, like, Minecraft and 7 Days to Die are and were, respectively, a sandbox game. And instead of spending developer time to, like... Oops. Well, actually, I guess this is, like, a bad example, because I kind of feel the opposite. It's like, in Minecraft and 7 Days to Die, I think it's dumb when developers go back and change mechanics that were fine, that nobody had a problem with. But I think TF2 is, like, the opposite, where, like, we have such a solid base. You just need to, like, make the game better and remove all of the shit that you have to eat to get to the good part, basically. And then TF2 would be, like, way more accessible. Like, if you just made it easier for newer players to, like, not have 70 FOV and, like, have fast weapon swap turned off and all that jazz, and, like, random crits are a part of that problem. And also, like, literally, unlike other cases where, like, you have to, like, rework, like, in Minecraft, like, when they rework the villagers, I'd imagine that's, like, a lot of work from the developer standpoint, but, like, this would literally just be, like, flip a switch, and then it's done. I don't know why I did that. That was really dumb. I'm gonna go fucking soldier and deal with this myself. It's annoying. Because I honestly don't really think that the game is in a state where, like, we need updates super badly. Like, as far as, like, when I say updates, like, new content. Because, like, I think the game is still fine, even though we haven't really gotten anything added, and I'm okay with that, honestly. That's, like, a hot take. What needs to get done is, like, the game just needs to be, like... You can improve the game without actually, like, adding anything. I didn't grab the pack. I don't really need it. Oh! Oh, it's fat. I should use this weapon more often. Holy smokes. C-Team, was that really that fucking hard? To just kill the gun? Like, obviously not. Now we cap. Here, another sentry. Where is it? Probably in here. Alright, going back to heavy. That was a gnarly air shot, though. Yeah, maybe if I make a video about this, I'll get back onto UFR, and they'll just, like, they'll disagree and be like, well, actually, like, random crits are, like, good. I don't know. I don't know if any of those guys, like, have defend random crits or not. I feel like Zesty Jesus probably does. I don't know about the other guys. is not a good situation. I'm just gonna try to kill the mud. Almost got away with that shit. That would have been crazy. Like, yeah, Kermit, like, I don't know if you're still listening or not, but Kermit, obviously Kermit's in the game, but feel free to weigh in the chat so that I don't have to, like, all the pressure on me to be entertaining for this. Because if you have something to say about being a new player, since you're actually, like, a new player, and I'm, like, a fucking boomer-ass, like, 6,000 hours player who has been playing for, like, a decade, like, your opinion's probably more valuable than mine, but, like, I think it's probably, I would assume you would agree that, like, the new player experience fucking sucks, even with somebody to help you, because, like, obviously we know each other, but even with somebody to help you, it's like it's just not great. I mean, I guess part of that's probably just because everybody who plays is, like, usually pretty good at the game at this point. Yeah, Unk, exactly. I'm Unk. I'm TF2 Unk. But part of that's the problem, but also part of it is just you don't even, like, if the players are mechanically better than you and you also have zero idea what's happening, I'd imagine that that's just not great. So I think the player retention is probably horrible, even though the game is fantastic. This corner. Ah, shit. This guy's healing me up. Guess I don't have to eat. Okay, let's get these cap points. It was genuinely painful as a new player until I got good. I mean, yeah, I feel like, I mean, to be fair, like, I'm not saying that, like, I just want to make it very clear. I think most people probably get this, but I want to make it very clear. If Valve does the things that I'm saying, and, like, everything that I'm saying, like, oh, remove random crits, or, like, disable them by default, turn up the default FOV, fix all the terrible default settings, and then add a tutorial, I don't think it's going to be easy still as a new player. I'm just saying, like, reduce the amount of bullshit that a new player has to put up with to get to that point where they can actually contribute to the team. Because, like I said, that I don't think any amount of, like, tutorial or anything is going to prepare a new player to play against, like, a player like me, who's a shit ton of experience, but, like, at least make them understand what's killing them so that they are more likely to stick around. But Kermit says, other people I play with refuse to play TF2 because of the bad first experience they had. No idea what to do. Back when bots were really bad, so many items to know. Yeah, exactly. It's just, there's so much. And, like, even if you add a tutorial, you're not going to be able to fit everything in. But, like, they don't even have a tutorial for most of... They have, like, 3 classes in the game, and that's it. That's unacceptable. It shouldn't be the case. Valve, they should add a tutorial, and... like,
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
I think a lack of kill cam. I think a kill cam would be bad. I've been saying this for a while now. I think a kill cam would be totally badass. Not only because it would be good for new players, but also because, like, if you own somebody with, like, the market gardener or something, you want them to see. You know what I mean? Like, wouldn't that be cool? It would also help catch closet cheaters as well. So I think a kill cam would be awesome if they added it. Because yeah, if you're new, like Kermit's saying, you don't know how you died, like, that just sucks. And a kill cam would probably accelerate that process quite a bit on Totally Boned. Oh, this medic is the GOAT. Shoot the engineer first. Shoot the pyro. Okay, that was like the best Uber of the day so far. I mean, it wasn't good. It wasn't like a great Uber, but he saved my ass. Like 1 HP. I appreciate it. Put on the cart. Trying to strafe away from the splash rockets. Oh, there's another gun. I honestly think I would like this map, like, a lot more if you couldn't build on the cart, to be honest with you. But I also kind of just don't like engineers, so. Okay. I should not have taken that teleporter. Yep, Kermit just says don't take telly in the chat. I'm sorry, you're too late. It was not good. I should have. I wish I got that message earlier. Hello, to the first time chatter. Welcome. I don't stream very often. Yeah, the sniper got my ass. Now I'm just gonna set up in this house, I think. If I get an overheal, I'll peek this. I think there's a gun or something. Alright, this is probably dumb to push up, but I'm gonna try anyways. I have a Sammy for you, Chief. I might regret giving that to you. We'll see. Oh, this guy's my homie. No, my engineer friend! No! Another force of nature. I feel like somebody had to have made a video about it. I swear. I'm gonna go to YouTube later today and I'm gonna see like fucking like Soundsmith, like Man's Guide to the Force of Nature or some shit. Maybe he's already got that one. I don't know. I've seen so many Force of Natures, including myself. I've been using it a lot. Hello, Pyro. That's battalions. That's scary. I don't really like this situation. It's actually probably fine if I can get 1 or 2 more arrows. Thanks, medic. I appreciate it. I don't really like being in the open. I was gonna say, I don't really like being in the open, but I wanted to kill anything else that was left in the cart, but I guess in hindsight it probably wasn't worth it. I need to stop taking this guy's telly. I feel like I mean, that was like, ended up being fine, but, oh gee, okay. Have more scout. Hello, buddy. You know what, this is like a cheese spot that's definitely gonna work. Mark my words. Mark my words. Oh, there's a gun. It's ruining it. Fuck, engineer. Oh, this is not good. Okay. No, 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 no! Okay. That was really funny. Which I guess is a bit redundant to go, that was really funny, as I'm laughing my ass off, but... My bad. My commentary is not very inspired. That's why I script all my videos. You make really good videos. Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm glad you like them. It's kind of a stupid spot to eat, but I'm in a bit of a hurry. Ouch, the direct hit hurts. Oops. It's kind of an unfortunate situation. Yeah, they just overwhelmed the flank area. Also, I know that the conversation is kind of ceased about new players and stuff, but I'd like to point out the fact that Kermit is like really, really good at Rocket League, and he like struggles with TF2 because this game is just hard, especially for new players. It's more of like a knowledge thing, I think, because like I don't think it's like some of the classes like aren't really that mechanically challenging, but it's just difficult for new players. And part of the problem is just that Valve doesn't. They never really did anything to help new players. The tutorial's doing nobody any favors, like I've already said. Yada yada yada. But I think even if you come with like to TF2 with like a lot of FPS experience, like if you're playing a class like Demo or something, it's like hard to like know what to do. Okay. Spray and pray and get random crits. I got bailed out. I was literally just I was like kind of moving my mouse around hoping to do some damage before I die, and then the random crits bailed me the fuck out. So that kind of sucks for that guy. I'm really hoping to kill this direct hit before he hits me. Oh my god, it does so much damage. I didn't even kill him either. I got too greedy, I guess. Alright, we'll risk it. We'll take the teleporter. We'll see. It's not bad. This guy's gonna DR on me any second now. There he is. I don't know how I managed to take no damage during that whole thing, and if I peek this again, I have a feeling I'm gonna get sniped. So I'm just gonna sit here.
Good job, everyone!
Okay, now I'm getting bored. I'm trying again. Oh, that guy didn't have a buff. I think he was gonna die. Alright, let's try going here. Certainly a spy. Oh, the Tide Turner charge. He took too much damage to kill me there. Can they see me in this corner? I think they might be able to see my minigun, but I'm gonna try anyways. Hello. I guess not. Or maybe he just wasn't paying very close attention. Ooh, you needed to hit those, Chief. I'm gonna try eating, fuck it. If I back up, I'm just gonna probably die, so... Yeah, okay. I think... Okay, I like this message, I think, from reading the first sentence. Kermit says, I think it has similarities to DBD in terms of learning stuff. I personally just don't know too much of what every item does, so I get confused when someone uses some obscure item. Like, not knowing what some perks in DBD do and getting punished for it. Yeah, I think that's a good example. I think DBD is, like... Yeah, I don't know, I guess like, I've never really been a TF2 noob, as I talked about in an earlier video, because I, like, watched Muselk, so, like, I never had that experience, but, like, I can imagine it's... I had that experience with DBD, and it was, like... I had somebody to help me out, and I was still confused all the time. But yeah, StackJX says, I'm actually amazed you can still meet a lot of new and clueless players, but overcoming the learning curve of this game without online tutorials is really hard if you don't have a friend or you use online tutorials. Yeah, I'd agree. And I mean, like, I don't think that's necessarily, like, a bad thing. Like, I think that's a testament to the game's ability to, like, be long-lived. Like, people wouldn't be playing the game if there wasn't a lot of depth, but I also feel like it's kind of up to the developers to do, like, you shouldn't, if you don't want to, you shouldn't have to go to YouTube for some of this stuff. Like, you shouldn't have to go, like, watch Scary Broccoli's video for, like, new players to, like, have an idea. Like, I'm not saying that you, like, it's not, obviously it's not feasible to literally explain everything under the sun in a game as complicated as TF2 to a new player, because A, they're just not going to be able to retain all of that, and B, that's just, like, that would be boring. Nobody's going to sit through that. But I also think that there should be, like, a compromise, like a medium, like, middle of the line This is a good ass spot. This is gonna definitely kill someone. As long as I don't get backstabbed or something. This map is actually really fun for heavy, I think. I kind of wrote it off before as like, oh, it's probably too big, but I mean it is to a degree, but there's so many like just stupid spots that you can sit in, like this, that just seem really strong. Oh, but I'm getting bored, so I'm gonna push up, even though this is like probably not smart. Sure, the Ubers can fade, right? Yeah, okay. Probably could have played that better, but it's okay. No, I need to run. Thankfully, Kermit's holding down this area. Well, I think part of the problem, I guess, that like kind of ties this conversation together nicely, because like I don't know how many of you were here before, but I was complaining about how a lot of people on TF2 YouTube don't actually like talk about the game anymore. They just like complain about things about the game, like quick play, which, like I said, I think that they have genuinely good reasons to complain in most cases. But also, like if you're new now in 2026 and you like go like look up TF2 and like all you see, well, not all you see, but like most of what you like, some of what you see is just like people talking about how shit this game is now. Is that really gonna, like, you're already disheartened because like you're like, oh fuck, like I don't know what I'm doing, there's no tutorial, and you see just people whining. Like the first video you click on is like Zesty Jesus like talking about how terrible Valve is and how bad this game is now. Is that really gonna make you want to stay and keep playing? Like honestly, like because like there's plenty of other games that you could be going to go play. Like there's no shortage of free-to-play shooter games on the market today, right? So like that's kind of what I think of like when I talk about this, because like I said, I think that there's like a good reason for complaints, but I think it's a little bit. Let's see what I'm looking for. Like overdone. Like yeah, we get it. Like you're reminiscent and you're looking at quick play through rose-tinted glasses, but like casual has its problems, but it's like not worth like 30 fucking video essays on. And then I think that's also you're not really helping, because like nothing's gonna come of it unless we like organize, which I don't think is going to happen for something like this, because like the bots were like the only way we were able to organize is because like I think like literally everybody who plays the game agreed on that matter, but like not everybody agrees about quick play. Dude, that was okay, but that was funny. But anyways, point is, I don't know, I think you're, at this point, they're probably, just by making more and more complaining about casual videos, I think you're just making the game, you're hurting the game more than you're helping it. Because then people go watch, people like, who don't know anything about TF2, be like, TF2, go and be like, wow, this game looks horrible. Like, all the people who are big content creators for this game are just complaining about it. Like, I'm not gonna play it. Or like, it's a new player and they're like, oh man, like, I'm just looking for information, but I'm just getting like doom and gloom from these content creators. And not everybody does it, but a lot of people do, you know what I mean? This guy says, I honestly think casual isn't that bad. I think casual right now. Quick play era, back then I never used to like it, and rather stuck to joining the old Valve servers. Okay, so somebody's saying that casual isn't bad right now. Like, I definitely, I don't know, I didn't play back then. Like, I started in 2016, so like, I can't weigh in. But I hear the same from, like, friends. I won't name their names because I don't know if they publicly have said this before. I don't want to out them because they're also content creators, but you can probably do the math. But it's like, I don't know, I just don't think it's healthy for the game for a lot of the big content creators to, like, every other video they make is just like, well, I mean, maybe it's really just one guy. I don't like go like look at like everybody's channel and be like, okay, what videos has X content creator made in the last like year? So I'm not like keeping track, but like I don't know, maybe it's just my own negativity bias. Like I see only a couple and I think it's like everybody, but I don't know. Those of you who are watching this on YouTube and those of you in the Twitch chat can make up your own mind of if I'm trying to be too positive, or if you're sick and tired of hearing it too. Yeah, I think I agree with what you just said. This guy, StackJX, says, the biggest problem with casual could also be fixed with some console server commands, like increasing the win limit for Koth. I agree! I was saying that on this channel not long ago, playing King of the Hill Scout. It's like, I would play King of the Hill way more if I didn't spend just as much time queuing for the game mode. Like, they just need to increase the win limit. I don't think that would, like, totally fuck up the game coordinator. I don't think it would. Maybe there's a reason why they have win limit too, but I think they should increase it if possible. And I think it would be. But I'm not an expert on, like, programming, so I could be wrong. That's another thing, like, the people who are complaining about this shit also aren't programmers. So, like, I'm not trying to give Valve a free pass and say that they're perfect, but, like, I think that there are also reasons for the way that things are, but also, like, they should have been trying to fix them. I agree. I do think it's kind of inexcusable that, like a lot of the games like that I've been playing like right now at peak hours aren't full, but I think that's mostly a problem with like they just have too many maps in rotation. I think there should be a cycle. Like keep all the good ones, like the core game modes, and then just like cycle out the seasonal ones. I probably didn't need to eat none. Maybe screwed. That medic is a spy, shit. That took me way too long to realize. Yeah, let's try to do some stupid flank play. Hopefully there are no engineers who are like defending their spawn with sentry guns. You'd be shocked how many times I see that shit. Actually, maybe you wouldn't be. Maybe you play the same casual lobbies as me, where engineers are literally like building sentry guns at their own spawn. Let's try this. Let's see if this works. I hear a gun. That's our gun though. Oh, they have a telly. Okay, I'm just gonna back up over here and hopefully people will chase for me. Oh, okay, there's a gun over there. Yeah, come chase the heavy. It's a good idea. Okay, no, this is not smart for me. This is pretty shit. I don't think this was a good idea, but I wanted to try. Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess they sent like 4 people back, so like it probably wasn't the worst thing ever, but yeah, this is probably actually pretty good because they have a minute left to push. And a third of their team is spending time killing this like heavy who's like eating rocks behind them. But I guess they kind of have to, because if they don't, I mean they have a gun up though, so I don't think I would have been able to do too much. But I don't know. It kind of puts them into a hard position. Well, now they don't have a gun. I'm just gonna go find their telly, or at least attempt to. I don't think it's over here. Probably up above me. Yeah, I was looking at that guy. That's cool. Maybe they pub push this. I mean, they have to do like the King of the Hill thing, so I think we're probably fine. But it's closer than I expected. They get another minute. Okay, they might still win this. Somebody's a Saxy? You guys see that shit in the kill feed? Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna go up here. This feels right. Oh, we already got people up here. Okay. We just,
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
Alright, Kermit's just a positioning goat. He's like in the same spot as me. Uh-oh. Alright, I can't read that message right now because I don't want to lose, but I see the word brew. You might have just started my next big tangent. We'll see. I feel very strongly about that item. Alright. What is your opinion on the Groot? Tried the Fist of Steel, they're good, but I'm a Groot addict. We had 2 tellies on a roof. That's how they pushed us. Yeah, that checks out. That's a good spot to put a telly because it's really hard to clear. But the Groot. Okay, well, you know what? I'll answer that question. I gotta go get my laundry out of the dryer right now. I'm a requeue. Alright. Did I mute my mic? Is this thing on? Hello? Alright. Well, you guys weren't missing anything because we were waiting for the game to start because the pregame is way too long and casual. Okay, but to answer the question, what do I think about the Gru? So, alright. Where do I start? As is usually the case on this channel, nothing is like black and white. One of the few... There's a couple items that I can't stand, but I don't think that they're bad. Like, just like completely terrible, like, you know, Scorch Shot. Well, that's a bad example. Like the Short Circuit. But for the Gru, like, I think that they're bad, but I think that they can be good if you're like a perfect player. So, like, let me explain. I think movement on on any class is going to be good, and the Gru are really nice for getting to the front lines, and I'll occasionally equip them if my team doesn't have a teleporter, and it's like a really long walk. Like, think like pushing Badwater third on the blue team. Like, you have to walk a really long way, and it sucks with Fist of Steel. But the problem that I have with the Gru, from like a practicality standpoint, and like I said, in theory they're, I should say, in theory they're good. But the problem is, health is really all Heavy has, other than, like, a lot of damage. But, like, if you have the Gru pulled out for movement, which you need to, and you encounter somebody, you're going to be lower health than usual, and then you have to switch to your minigun or your shotgun, and then you have to spin up if you're running the minigun, which, that's a different rant, minigun and shotgun and everything. But, like, my point is, like, because they drain your health, it makes getting caught with your pants down even worse. And then like if that happens, it completely ruins the point of using them. And I get that there's also other ways to use them. Like, you don't have to use them just for rolling out. You can use them for repositioning and stuff. But it also fucks with your overheal. And I just personally, I find that health. And this is gonna sound like opposite of like what other people tout on YouTube, but that's just because I think that people tend to oversimplify things. But I think health on heavy is just too important for me to be like, oh, I want to go a little bit faster. Like it's like being a bodybuilder, but being like, oh, you know what? My 5K time kind of sucks, so I think I'm gonna stop lifting so I can get a better 5K time. Like that's what like using the Gru and like the eviction notice are for heavy, if that makes sense. Like I just think it's the risk does not outweigh the rewards, and also the Fist of Steel and the Holiday Punch are like stupid good. So I think like an item that punishes me for pulling it out like that hard just kind of hurts. And like, yeah, there's like a downside to the Holiday Punch and there's a downside to the Fist of Steel, but like I think the Fist of Steel downside is like much more like from a risk management perspective, it's like way easier to manage because like you kind of have an idea whether or not somebody's going to be able to melee you, and like if nobody's able to melee you, then you have like no punishment for pulling them out, and it makes you stupid fucking tanky, as you probably know. So I don't know, that's like my opinion, and I kind of feel the same way about the shotgun low key because I think health is like way too important on heavy to just like have like a very nonchalant attitude of like, oh, I don't need to be able to eat my lunchbox item. I think I'll be fine without it. And then what is the trade-off you get for having a shotgun? Like, I guess you can like shoot people when you're running around, but like you have a fucking minigun that like absolutely shreds people. Like you want to be using that. So I play heavy to like benefit from like his strengths, and like I think that like my usual loadout of like Stalker Tommy, Sandwich, and Fist of Steel just do that the best. But I think the Gru can be good, like I said. I just think you have to be really, really careful when you're using them. And also, I just miss having the Fist of Steel, because the Fist of Steel are, like, stupid broken. But I guess people will argue, too, like, oh, well, if you have the shotgun, you don't need the Fist of Steel, but I don't know, I think that's just... I think the shotgun is just not good on heavy. Don't tell anybody, this is top secret, but I was working on a script about that. I guess I, like, announced that to all of my second channel, but... Oh dear. That guy didn't spin down, that was smart of him. Yeah. I think that's the nicest thing about the Gru is that, like, it can clutch up if you're low health already, because then the health drain doesn't really do anything. And like I said, I think I could be wrong about the item, but that's just like a partially just a personal preference thing too. And I mean, I also just know that like all of like the, maybe this is just like me jumping on the bandwagon, but like all of like the really, really good heavies all use Fist of Steel. I think there's a reason for that. I think it's just, like I said, if you're trying to go fast as heavy, you're trying to do something that like heavy just isn't good at. So I think that's like I think that's why you'll never see them in competitive at a high level. But it doesn't necessarily mean that it's like horrible. I just think that the Fist of Steel are probably just the strongest just because of like other circumstances. Because like in a vacuum the Gru would be better because movement is good in this game, but like just given everything else that you know about the game, like if you need to move fast like really badly and you need damage, then you probably just shouldn't be playing heavy, you know. And a lot of people don't really like to hear that, but it's kind of true. Like, it's the same thing with shotgun heavy. Like, if you're never able to get to a good spot and be spun up, then you probably just shouldn't be playing heavy. Like, you'd just be better off playing a different class, to be 100% honest with you. But, you know, that doesn't, like, appease... Like, that doesn't, like... Having nuance, like, doesn't really, like... It makes writing the script harder for the YouTube video that you're making. And most casual players just don't care, because they just... Well, like if you're like a popular YouTuber, you can literally say anything, and like most people will just be like, "Oh, okay." Like, that's just kind of how it works, I think. When's the loose cannon video? Yeah, that's I got delayed, as you could probably tell. I'll make it eventually. I had my initial idea, didn't ever happen because I had a thing that I was doing for it, but it fell through basically. So. Whenever I get to it. Sorry for the vague answer, but I don't like to promise things. I don't like to promise things because I do YouTube for fun. The Guru lets Heavy do some jumps with extra speed, like getting on the roof on Harvest Middle. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, there's definitely stuff that, like I said, like the item is like not like. If I make a video about the Guru ever and I'm like the Guru are bad, it's just for it's like clickbait reasons. Because like I don't think that they're terrible. I just think that like everything, like every item in TF2, like when you're playing a class, like it's like, okay, what are you losing when you equip this? And I think you're losing too much. And I also just think that it's very risky. I don't know. I think other items for Heavy are just less risky. So like I think that's just true for like most things in this game. You'll notice like most of the things that people consider to be good are just good in every single situation. Because you don't have any control over what the other team does. So like that's why like classes like Soldier, Scout, Demo, Medic that are specialists or generalists or whatever you want to call them are just like everybody glazes them because they're good in every situation. I think that's true for unlocks as well. Because like there are some unlocks that are like stupid good at what they do, but they're not consistent, and people don't like inconsistency in this game. And I think that's for a good reason. If you don't have Fist of Steel, if it's a straight upgrade or a power creep. Well, yeah, obviously they're better than Stock Fist. I don't think anybody's making an argument for Stock Fist being good.
I love this doctor.
I mean, if you're like playing Heavy and like the only melee unlock you have is the Guru, then yeah, they're obviously better. And they're definitely better than like, I don't even fucking know what the Warrior Spirit does. Basically, like I know it's just like totally trash. Like you like have like a. This is ridiculous, by the way. The amount of heavies that are okay. That happened. That's going in the folder. People falling in the pit. Luckily, the cart's rolling back now, so my sacrifice was worth it. Hermit's gonna clutch up. %, more damage taken. Yeah, that's garbage. It's just terrible. I don't need to explain that, I think, but okay. Hopefully this Huntsman just ignores me. What am I getting shot from? Over here? I thought that was gonna take longer for that to fade. I thought I had time to kill that spy. I should have just turned my attention to that Heavy and just tried to dodge the spy. How many Heavies and Ubers? Right? I mean, honestly, what we need is a Demoman, but I need a farm clips for Heavy, so I'm not switching. I don't need to, I guess, but that's what I'm playing for. And also, then if I like switch to Demoman, then it like ruins the continuity of this video. So. Too bad, so sad. Somebody else is gonna have to step up. I mean, we have so many spies too. I mean, that should be like countering them, but to an extent. Let me read the Warrior Spirit item card. It's 30% damage bonus, which is like okay. It's a melee weapon, and you're playing a class that, like, if you're close range, you can shred people. It's like, that's already stupid. 50 health restored. Yeah, okay, that's just bad. I don't think anybody was saying that the Warrior Spirit was good, but...
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Never heavy crits. Uber beats crits, especially when you're getting random crits. See if I can chase this medic down. Oh. Didn't work. It was a hard-ass game, by the way. Been focused on my rants, but yeah, normally if I were just recording and not streaming, I would probably just be complaining about how hard this game is. Oh my god, that's a sniper. Okay, somebody killed them. Spencer down, push. Is there a Pelly back here or something? Doesn't appear so. You know what? I would normally just preemptively be like, I'm gonna go to apartments, but obviously it's closed right now, and I think with how this game has been going, I need to hold this door. I don't trust my team to do it. Heavy isn't the greatest class for this, but yeah, we're capping. Normally I'd get my free cap points, but we need every advantage we can get, so I'm gonna go through as quickly as I can. Right, this heavy, or this demo, I have too much health for him to deal with. Although, okay, that was a good play from him. I think killing this teleporter is like low-key more important than killing that medic. Plus, I don't think I can kill that medic from that range. He's gonna run away. And this is phase 2 and why I killed a teleporter. Let's see if it works. Kind of. Hopefully they don't have object permanents to come over here to kill me.
Sandwich and me going to beat your ass.
Alright, gotta go.
Fire!
Actually, you know what? I'll just wait for somebody to push me and see if this works. Well, it did, but it kind of backfired. I would have tried to find a spot to eat my sandwich, but I didn't have it, so.
We must push little cart.
I'm not gonna. The cart time is so bad. I guess they must have been tunnel holding, and I was just like doing my own thing because I was like, I feel like we should be having the cart much more forward. But yeah, if we weren't able to clear tunnel out, that would explain why the cart's still so back, even though I was like terrorizing them. Alright, I'm assuming these people heard the door. Oh, this is just a bad fight for me to take. I think I'm gonna have to. I mean, we have people behind. I think I just need to go to tunnel and try to clear that out. Maybe we just don't have anybody who wants to push the cart. I'm not sure. In the world? Alright, I'm just gonna go this way. Oh my god. Oh fuck. I didn't know. I didn't think he was gonna push up that far. Okay, do they have a... If they don't have a sentry, I'll just change class because this is just... This kinda sucks. They have like 2 fucking snipers. Let's change class. Well, let's go scout. It's like one of my least favorite points to like be stuck trying to push on for like a year, so. Okay, I'm really bad at this class. I have Uber. We have apartments, so we just need people to get through tunnel, I think, and this will be one. So they do have an engineer. Fuck. They were gone? Fuck. Kill that in like 3 to 5 business days. Feign the pack? Get the pack? I'm bouncing my head. Oh, the Rap Assassin Splash. That's clutch. Not really, I mean, it didn't do anything, but it's kind of cool. It'd be funny if I got like an assist or something for that. Okay. I'd be way better at this class if I could like actually fucking aim. Yeah, Rap Assassin is awesome. Now we just need somebody on the damn cart.
Thanks, Doc. Stay close, guys. I got it, I got it!
I hear a sentry being built. Oh, okay. There's a bit of an understatement.
Medic! What the hell? Stop pushing the car!
Nice shot. We're going. Returning back to our regularly scheduled program. Because Heavy's probably, honestly, probably better on this point anyways than Scout. Well, it depends. But with a sentry gun built, and with my team being my team, yeah, it's probably better for me to be on Heavy. And that's the original intent of this whole stream anyways, is for me to play Heavy, so. No, honestly, I should have gone the other way. But this is fine. It's actually turning out good so far. As long as I don't get sniped. The tracking is kind of poo. I think that's probably before my time. I feel like I always remember people remembering that the Rap Assassin's good. But I think that's just the nature of the game. Is that people write items off because like the average skill level of the time is just lower. But I think players are just on average better now, so people just have a better appreciation for how good it is. And I think another item was nerfed that was kind of like an indirect buff to it, but man, just peeking into like 5 people. Alright, you know what I'm gonna try a strat. It's probably not going to work, but I'll attempt it anyways. Oh, I won't get addicted. I usually am like, okay, good, I can get off the groove. I wanted to try to jump onto the silo, but unfortunately we were unable to do so because of the red team having so much map control, but I think we've kind of taken the boiler area now, so... I don't even think you need groove for this now that I'm thinking about it, but okay, I'm just terrible. And I guess this isn't like the worst outcome. I'm going back to Foz, bro.
Push little car. Go, that.
Actually gonna just go through,
Mission ends in
my original idea was to just go this way. Our whole team is trying to go that way, so maybe I'm just being a noob. We have an engineer doing this. This is probably good. We build a level 3 above him. That's, or even just like a mini. I'm gonna wait that random crits out. That's a crits Krieg, okay. Damn. Guess I should have went backstairs. Is my roamer guide still good to watch? You mean the one for 6s? The casual one definitely is. That's still relevant, but the 6v6 one, it's got some issues, I think, but it's better than nothing. Play a couple more games. I've been streaming for a while. Almost 3 hours. Play like one more, I think. Any tips for the process rollout? I mean, I haven't played 6s in a long time, but I'll entertain this. Let's see if I can. First of all, let's even see if I can hit it, because I haven't played 6v6 like. I mean, I'm sure I have logs from like somewhat recently, just from like a couple months ago or something probably, but I haven't actually played a season in a long time. But let's see if I can hit the rollout. Alright. Guess I'm on stock. You usually want to go like that. Well, I'm on shotgun, aren't I? I didn't even hit the rollout, man. Let me try one more time. I kind of want original, though. But I don't know. For 6s, For 6s, I can't really give advice, because I'm not really that good. Want to do... like so. And you can land on the pack and steal their pack and then jump away. Or try to market guard the demo, or do whatever. But that's about all the advice I can give. I don't know if there's. I mean, I think Wild Rumpus has videos about like competitive, but I don't think they're like guides. I think they're more of like a ramble. But I guess if you haven't seen any of his videos, you could start there for like 6s. But just doesn't fit into my schedule. Yeah, you're welcome. Oh, why did my casual... Oh. Oops. Let's see if the game coordinator wants to give me a match within like a reasonable period of time here. Yeah, I'd like to come back and play some more 6s, but I just add on time during the week usually. I mean, some days I do, but it's like I don't want to like commit to something that I just won't show up for half of the time, you know? Kind of sucks. I think 6s is fun. Oh my god. That was all me. Carried the team. And that's the end of the game, too. Thanks, game coordinator. Maybe I'll just stay in the lobby. I don't know if that... it's probably faster to requeue, but I'll risk it. Alright, well,
Prepare to compete.
I apologize. We're gonna have to sit through the rather long join period. What? Why is it being extended?
Competition begins in 60 seconds. Competition begins in 30 seconds.
Matchmaker, man. Just want to play the game. But I will say, to an extent, this is kind of the price that you pay for getting to...
10 seconds.
It's kind of the price you pay for getting to pick any map you want, whenever you want, and being able to leave at any time, you know. People want their cake and they want to eat it too. I can understand that, because I do understand that there's gonna have to be compromises.
60 seconds.
How many spies? Oh god. 7. Oh. This is going to be a game of all time. This is the last one, by the way. No, I'm not going to be like, well, that was a bad game, so I'm going to play another one like I sometimes do. No, I'm committing. This is the last game. This is the last fucking game. I don't care that our team is a combined... Calculator. 125 times 9 plus 300. I don't care that our team has 1400 health total, and that's it. It's not a lot. It's like divided by, how many do we have? It's 10 players. It's like the average of... That's an average of like 100... Okay, my math isn't right. Not a lot. Not a lot of HP.
3, 2,
It's not good.
1.
But we're gonna try. Look at them. Look at them all go. Bruh. Okay, I see. There's some shit going on in the voice chat that I can't hear because I have it turned off. Yeah, that's a good point. Deadringer. Deadringer's bicycle against like Pyro would increase it like pretty significantly. Cloak resistance would be... Well, it depends on when they take damage. The sniper is like, oh my god! There's so many heavies. I don't know when they're gonna catch on. Maybe they've already caught on. They're like, how come none of these heavies are like shooting? I don't know what that guy's doing. He could easily kill me, but I'll take it. In fact, I'm just gonna eat. There are a lot of spots where you can like Gmod through the floor, by the way, I'm discovering, like as a heavy, so I think maybe I should like... Has anybody talked about that? Maybe I should make a video about that. Oh my god. I guess I like saw that guy and still like consciously chose to peek into it, so I really can't even complain. If I were the average fucking YouTuber, I'd be like, fucking snipers, so unbalanced. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of my fault. I mean, I think Sniper's kind of fucking annoying, but I don't think he's like... I think he's probably a little bit overtuned. I think he's a bit too strong, but I think when the game came out, he was probably fine for a long time. Which is kind of annoying. I think Engineer is way more annoying than Sniper, though, so... I'd rather play against, like, 2 Snipers than, like... Or, like, 3 Snipers and, like, 2 Engineers, high-key. Most pub snipers aren't really even that hard to deal with, to be honest with you. You just miss it. You just wait for them to miss. You'll get lucky after like 2 or 3 tries, and then you kill them. I don't really want to go that way. It seems good. I should go this way. Oh dear. Well, so far, the strategy is not working out for our team. Would have never guessed. Okay, now somebody must have said, let's all go heavy, because they're all switching to heavy. Well, I think that the people who complain about Sniper have a point. They're just going about it wrong. Because, like, is Sniper fucking annoying and unfun in a lot of cases? Yes. Absolutely. However, he's obviously very strong, but he has weaknesses that, like, most of the time are pretty easily exploitable in casual. But, if you're running into a situation where, like, you literally can't do anything about a Sniper ever other than switching to Sniper yourself, then it's probably, like, a team balance issue. It's like they're complaining about the wrong thing. Because, like, it's annoying when, like, your team sucks, but, like, some people just aren't able to recognize that, like, it's not necessarily, like, the class, but like it's your team. But at least with Sniper, like if you can get close to him, it's relatively easy to kill him, right? But like with Engineer, if your team sucks, it's just like fucking, it's hard to do anything. Like it's just difficult. And that's the reason I just don't like Engineer. Because I think Engineer actually makes you switch class like way more than Sniper. Because most classes have like a way to harass Sniper, like whether it be the sport shot. Now of course it's annoying because like Sniper can like put on a secondary that like mitigates their class, and like that's just stupid. Like I think the Darwin's Danger Shield is like one of the worst designed items in the game. I think it's just horrible, horrible, horrible. Shouldn't be a thing. Before and after the changes, right? Like it's just always been bad. It's like that's annoying, but I think Engineer is more annoying than Sniper. That's my hot take. Like by a significant margin. Snipers can be fun. Your snipers on rage. Yeah, I think the problem is like if you, I don't know. I think Sniper's mostly fine. Like there are definitely times when like if you ask me at the right time, you'd be like, do you think Sniper should get nerfed? I'll be like, yeah, fuck Sniper. But like I do think that like it's really not as problematic as some people make him out to be, but I can admit that he's frustrating and very obnoxious sometimes. But like I said, I think Engineer, I find myself being frustrated at like way more often. And nobody ever complains about Engineer. Well, some people do, but like I mean like on social media. Generally, I don't know. Maybe it's just like I don't have like any sort of like proof. Like, oh, like 7% of the player base complains about Sniper, but only, you know what I mean? But like to me, anecdotally, it seems to be the case. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Holy shit, my tracking sucks. There's ammo count, laser sniper. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what I would do about Sniper, because I think it's difficult to just balance it, because you're balancing for so many different skill levels. So I get the arguments. I think he's annoying, but I personally like much rather complain about Engineer, because I just think Engineer is just kind of like a fun police class. Unless you're playing, like, the funny thing is like, I'm like a demo main. I main soldier in demo. So, I am, like, objectively speaking, the least negatively impacted by engineer, and I still fucking can't stand him. Like, for the record, I think engineer exacerbates the problem with sniper. Like, I think when you have, like, 3 engineers and, like, 2 really good snipers, like, that's just, like, that makes sniper so much worse. So I think it's, like, Satan on his throne with, like, fucking King Payment right next to him. You know what I mean? But I think engineer is actually the devil, and then, like, sniper is just, like, a lesser demon. Oh, speak of the devil, there's a sniper over there, but I'm gonna die anyway, so it's fine. I mean, and, like, to be fair, like, the only people that I really hear complaining about engineer is, like, the Sixes players. And I tend to agree with them. Although I wouldn't go as far to say, like, he should be, like, fucking removed. Although, if I were making it, like, if I were in charge of designing TF3, I would definitely be, like, heavily considering just, like, not giving engineer leveled guns. Because, like, if I were, like, designing TF2 again, I guess, like, if I could go back and change anything, I don't know. Personally, I don't even know if I would, because, like, I feel like engineer is actually a very popular class, but I don't know. I would want to make engineer, like, more mobile. So, like, maybe I would make, like, the gunslinger stock. Because I actually think the gunslinger is, like, it's annoying, like, when I'm playing scout and stuff, but I'd much rather play against, like, a gunslinger NG. I think it's a lot more fun to play against a gunslinger NG than any of the other wrenches. Well, I think the Eureka effect is fun too, but that's for different reasons. And I'm mostly, my biggest complaints with engineer is just playing against him. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, like, yeah, like, from, like, if you're doing a good job in this game, like, yeah, like, it's good that the engineer can, like, do his thing, but my frustration isn't even just that, like, I don't even think engineer is, like overpowered or anything. Like, I just think that engineer is, like, the class that I find myself being the most frustrated about, and it's, like, not even close. Because, like, when your team is worse, like, it just feels so bad to play against engineer. Because, like, nobody's gonna do anything about that engineer ever. And so there's just always going to be a leveled gun, and if you're playing any class that isn't, like, demo or soldier, you can't fucking do anything about it if it's placed in a spot that isn't totally stupid. And so it's just frustrating. Like, it's just like way more annoying to me than sniper. But like I said, I think, like, when I'm playing, like if I'm playing in, like, a Highlander game, like, I don't really have a problem with engineer because my team doesn't suck. But, like, it just sucks. I hate it when I feel like I have to change classes because of the other team composition, and engineer does that to me the most. Because, like, the reason that I think TF2 is good and other hero shooters, or, sorry, class-based shooters, because hero shooters isn't the real term, are bad or not as fun, is because it's not rock, paper, scissors. But I feel like engineer is the most rock, paper, scissors class in the game. So, like, that's my beef with the engineer, really. And I think that the main problem is the auto-aiming sentry gun that doesn't fucking die when your team is bad. That's the problem. Like I said, on paper, and, like, in theory, sorry, not on paper, in theory, not a problem at all, because he's just not, he's not good enough to, like, be a big problem, like, if the teams are balanced, but in practice, he's just not fun most of the time. And that's like the crux of my argument. And it really is just because it's the most rock, paper, scissors out of all the class matchups. And it's not just for Scout, it's for Pyro too. But, like, literally, like, if the teams are unbalanced enough, it's actually like that. It's like that for, like, it's, like, fucking impossible to do anything, but that's true for, like, any class. But engineer just exacerbates it the most. Because you just can't outskill auto-aiming, basically. Because, like, if I'm the better player, and, like, I'm playing, like, Pyro, and I'm playing against the heavy, like, yeah, the matchup is worse for me, but I can just, like, be better, and then win the fight. But I can't do that with a level 3. Well, yeah, Pyro can't do shit about Sentry. Neither can Heavy, honestly. Like obviously, like, Heavy can kill it, but, like, the point isn't that, like, oh, like, the point isn't that, like, oh, like, your class literally can't do anything. It's just, like, even if you're playing a class that's good at killing a Sentry, it's just very fucking hard to do it if your team blows. And so, like, yeah, that's true. Like, if your team is bad, it's hard to do anything. But the problem isn't that when your team is bad, the game is unplayable, because that's not true. The problem is when there's a fucking auto-aiming level 3 with, like, 600 HP because the engineer can hit 2 on his keyboard, and your team is bad, then that's a miserable experience, right? Like, that's the problem with engineer in my mind. Isn't that he's, like, hard to counter? It's just, like, when your team is losing, he just makes the game horrible to play. Because, like, the game, I do genuinely believe that even when your team is losing, the game is still fun. It's just, like, engineer just makes it not fun way sooner than normal, I guess is how I would put it. Well, and also, like I said, you're just, like, roaming, or, like, sometimes, like, you just, like, get annoyed by it, but, like, that happens with, like, every class. Like, if I'm playing Scout and I just, like, die to a dumb fucking sentry gun somewhere, that's annoying, but that happens with Sniper, that happens with Spy, that happens with, like, every class, right? So, it's kind of a moot point. It's bad for Spy, too. Just, like, if the engineer has, like, half a brain and he's got a shotgun, then you just can't do anything. I don't know, it's just bad for everybody if your team sucks, but engineer just multiplies that. Yeah, there's definitely people on the microphone. Somebody in chat saying, "Oh, I just realized you have 6 NGs." Yeah, the team is definitely, like, on the mic going, like, let's all do this. But I don't really participate in that anymore because I've done it about 100 times. I'm here to play Heavy. Oops.
The enemy has received additional time.
I don't feel like I really want to get aggressive right now. My whole team is fucking dead. I'll just sit on this head glitch, I guess. Sniper watching me. Oh my god, that sniper is wide AF. I don't really have a choice but to peek him, so I'm just gonna try. I mean, my options are lose the point because they're just pushing the cart, or peek the sniper, so I guess I'd rather peek the sniper. I'm gonna try to get over here, though. See if I can flank him. Ugh, almost.
Additional time.
I'm moving this.
Oh, I see level 3s on King of the Hill. I don't know, maybe it's just negativity bias, but I see a lot of level 3s on, like, fucking Viaduct. Like, I feel like there's, like, always a level 3 in the corner on Viaduct, like guaranteed. So I want, you tell me what region you play in, and I'll move there. Because I want to play King of the Hill with no level 3s. And, like, level 3s wouldn't even be good if your team wasn't bad. Because, like, it's just, like, level 3s on Koth, I think, are just, like, objectively worse, but... Come to EU? Yeah, I want to. I would love that. The thing is, like, I feel like engineer is like so important to the game that you can't just like delete them, you know? Because like I think teleporters are, I love teleporters. I think they're like one of the more interesting things in the game. Like I like the strategic idea of engineer. I just think in practice it's just annoying. But I think it all, like I said, it all comes down to his auto aiming sentry gun, where it's like, if that were like easier to deal with, like yeah, you nerf the crap out of engineer, but like it would make the game more fun. But I also think that like engineer is like a good candidate to like get alternative playstyles that are, you know, they're more interesting. That's a spy. Screw it, I'm peeking this against my better judgment. Speak of the devil. Yeah, that was dumb. See, at this point, I'm getting diminishing returns, like, playing, because I've been playing for like 3 hours, and I'm just, like, trying dumb shit, instead of just, like, playing solid.
Enemy has received additional time.
There's a spy down there on the beach. Get a cop this way. Got away. He's probably gonna collapse on me as I'm pushing this, but I want to push this flank. I think this is a very solid play sometimes.
The bomb is nearing the checkpoint. The enemy has received
Oh yeah, I would kill the game. Well, that's why I've like mentioned. Sorry, I have to like clarify for people who are on YouTube, because it's like the majority of viewers. Like, for all they know, I could be just making all this up, and there's nobody in my chat right now. They wouldn't know any difference. But I promise you there is. He says, deleting a class would be fatal, like actually killing the game. My personal hate class is Pyro, but I would never want him to remove from the game. Could you imagine that happening? I agree. It would kill the game. Like that would be like the worst thing that Valve could do ever. And I agree that it would be. It's never going to happen, by the way. So don't worry about it. But yeah, that would be bad. But like, I think for all of Pyro's flaws and all of NG's flaws and Sniper's flaws, I wouldn't want them removed. Obviously, I think it's kind of fun to think about sometimes. But I mean, the one that people say the most is Sniper. But I think those people are mistaken. I don't think that you want Sniper to be removed, because then it's just going to become demo hell. Like, literally, Demo would be, like, the best class, and, like, it wouldn't even be close. I mean, Scouts, like, Scout and Soldier are good. Well, I mean, Medic, obviously, is going to be the best class no matter what, too. I should clarify. I mean, like, the best combat class. If I'm ever talking about what class is the best class, I'm talking about after Medic, because, like, everybody knows it's Medic. But I know, like, Shaunik, like, people always comment this, like, oh, well, Sniper should be removed. Like, Shaunik ran a server. It's like, yeah, okay, bro, I know about that. Like, I know about the Shaunik server with no Sniper. But that doesn't change my mind. Like, it's just, it would be bad. You just also, like, when you like make a change like that, it's gonna take time for people to like adjust and like realize what the new meta is. But it would be horrible. And that server, I'd reckon, didn't have like a lot of like super solid like. I mean, like, I feel like you have like a little bit of a selection bias, you know, with those types of servers, because like you're only getting one creator's audience, and like. A lot of the people who are really, really, really good at this game don't do anything with YouTube. So, like, you're missing out on, I think, your like, average player in the YouTuber servers are, like, generally going to be worse, unless, if it's, like, an event like that. Like, Uncle Topia would, like, probably beg to differ. Like, I think most people would think that Uncle Topia has, like, on average better players, but, like, for, like, a one-time event, or, like, relatively short event like that, I think they're going to be getting the players who are, like, who are, like, have less hours in the game, just, like, on average, they're worse. Not that every player in those servers is bad, it's not what I'm saying, but I'm just saying, like, as a whole. Guy's on a head glitch. I kind of figured he wanted the pack. How did that Girardi not hit me? That's crazy. I'm not complaining, I'm just kind of shocked. This guy starts scoping it. Yeah, that was dumb. Oh, it's balanced right now. I think sentries are fine. Kermit's asking, do you think there would even be a valid change to how sentries work from a balance perspective, or is it balanced now? It's just not enjoyable. I think it's balanced just fine. Like, sentries are actually, like, honestly, like, the implementation of sentry guns in TF2 is probably about as good as you can get, because they're still fun to play against for a lot of people, and I think that they're, like, well designed, because, like, the way that they rotate it, like, there's actually, like, a, what's his name? A Solar Light video about it that says it better than me, but I think sentries are actually implemented well. I just think the problem with a sentry gun, and, like, it's just a problematic thing to add to a shooter game, like, when you think about it, because, like, the whole point of a shooter game is to, like, shoot the other people, but, like, if you add something to a game that does that for you, then that's kind of, like, defeating the purpose. So you have to make it, like, you can't, obviously it's like a balancing nightmare, I think, right? And I think it's balanced, I just think it's not fun. This guy's got Uber, we're just gonna use him. Yep. Fuck your sentry gun. That was a fat Uber. Let's go this way. Yeah, they're dumb on purpose, exactly. Like, obviously, like, it has to be, like, it's kind of like a sentry gun in Portal, where, like, it's not really, like, actually meant to kill you, it's just meant to be, like, an area denial tool. The problem is, like I said, when, like, the game isn't balanced, it literally just means that once the sentry gets placed down, you will never go into that area ever again. And that's the problem, because that doesn't happen in a more balanced game, because it's more back and forth, and your team, like, actually does things in a more balanced game. Or, like, maybe your team doesn't do anything, but, like, nobody on the other team is doing anything either. Like, that's the problem, is, like, when I'm playing in a lobby that's not balanced, and I see a sentry gun, I know I either have to change class to, like, one of the two classes that can kill it really easily, or that gun will never die. And that's why I don't like them. Because, like, unbalanced games happen often, as you can tell, like, right now. Like, this game is, like... Also, you gotta realize that, like, a lot of games are decided by, like, 1 or 2 people, or, like 3, 4, or 5 people, if it's, like, a super high-level game. Where it's kind of annoying that, like, if you're playing Scout and you're, like, the best player on your team, that, like, one idiot on the other team can just, like, put a sentry gun down, and then now you can't go there. Like, that's kind of annoying, so, like, it really boils down to just, I think it's just not fun to play against, but I think it's balanced. Like I said, I play Highlander, and, like, Engineer is, like, not what loses you the game. Like, oh, guys, their Engineer was really good, and, like, we couldn't win. Like, that's not the reason why you lose. Like, Engineer is a support class, and he functions that way in a balanced environment, but like I said, it's just the unbalanced environments that really highlight the problem, or I think highlight his problematic nature. And so, like, for me, if I were making TF3, or, like, if I could, like, go back in time, I wouldn't remove Engineer, because, like, I think teleporters are fucking awesome. I think dispensers are fucking awesome, but I would try to find something else for Engineer. I just don't know what that would be. Crits, yeah, okay, hang on, I'll read that in a second. Look at that spy, his pathing's so weird, like he looks like an enemy spy. Rip my medic. He died so that I could get a bunch of kills at blue spawn. Just gonna go over here. And I'm gonna eat my sandwich. I had whole matches. Hollow Khan, I think I'm saying that right. I don't know, I'm trying to read fast, says... Well, I'm not gonna... Hang on. You're gonna have to wait till I die. I think I'm gonna die shortly. How am I alive, dude? This is ridiculous. He says, I had a whole match was lost because our teammate medics can't put two and two together and realize that crits and quick fix aren't good for trying to bring down a sentry nest. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but guys, a YouTuber said quick fix is good. Says a chatter. Yeah, that's... Well, I mean, part of the... I mean, not that it's, like, a problem, because, like, I don't want to say, like, oh, like, it's a problem that my teammates don't try as hard as me, because, like, obviously I realize, like, not everybody cares, and, like, most people who are playing don't care about winning, and they're just here to have fun, like, and that's fine. But, like, also, like, as a developer, you should realize that, and, like, that's what I'm saying, like, if you realize that, like, oh, like, if I add this, like, it's going to be annoying as hell for the people who are trying to win, and, yeah, like, it's just bad. It's just, I just think it's, like, a bad thing to have in a first-person shooter game. And like I said, the reason that most people just don't care is because Valve was, like, on a fucking roll, and it's, like, implemented basically as perfect as it gets. Because I don't know that there's a way that you can like, make sentry guns, like, mostly fun that is, like, different from how they're implemented in TF2, basically. Because, like I said, they're like, not actually overpowered, but they're still, like, strong enough that they're, like, not, like, just completely not worth using. It's like, they did their job of balancing it, but, like, I think the better balance would have just been to, like, not put them in the game in the first place. Yeah, like, jump rubbing towards a spun up heavy. I'm fried. But yeah, it's like, that's a great point. Like, medics are, like, on the quick fix or the crits, and, like, you're like, dude, they have, like, 3 engineers, and it's badwater last. And I don't have any space to, like, corner peek the guns because the other team is just a better team. So we need an Uber. It's like, that's kind of like... Yeah, exactly. He says, I really think engineers' annoyance all depends on your team. I agree. That's the entire... You're picking up what I'm putting down, because that's entirely what my argument is. It's like, engineer is fine if the teams are balanced and there's not, like, 10... I mean, if there's, like, 10 engineers, like, that's annoying, but it's also just not a very good strategy. It usually doesn't work. Against, like, really good players, but, like, against, like, some teams it does. But, yeah, it's just... It's just kind of like an annoyance that you have to deal with when the teams aren't balanced, and I just don't think that's very fun. That's my beef with engineer. That's why when people ask me what your least favorite class is, it's always engineer. But anyways, I've been streaming for like 3 hours. I'm gonna go do something else. It's probably my last stream in like 6 months, like usual. But I don't know. Maybe I'll start streaming more. And if you're on YouTube, thanks for watching.